Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Come one, come all. Come see the epic event.
Oh, it's going to be an epic event today.
The Under the Influence podcast.
Episode 139.
As always, I'm Big Cass.
I'm that guy PM.
And we are here for another week for your viewing and listening pleasures.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Before we kick this thing off, my brother, how you doing this evening?
I'm all right. I'm here.
Likewise.
I'm in somewhat of good spirits.
I'm in alright spirits. It's probably the best I've felt in the last 5-6 weeks.
I feel you.
Honestly, so. And that ain't bad. I'm on some fruity shit. I'm over here drinking a pink lemonade margarita out my cup. Yeah.
He said it.
I did.
He had no pause behind it.
Pause. Pause. I told you.
B9, I know you seen.
Yeah, pause. B9.
He probably at home like, that fruity shit.
I made a post a couple weeks ago on Facebook. Like I done got old. I got to start mixing my drinks. If you go back and watch the first 100 pods, goddamn it, I'm straight out the bottle. The last 15 or so, goddamn it, I've been in this cup. But mind you, I'm mixing liquor with liquor. I be buying pre-mixed,
Liquor with liqueur.
Yeah, I be buying pre-mixed, ready to drink alcoholic beverages, and then adding more liquor to them.
That's like when Hypnotic came out, everybody was just drinking it straight. I'm like, you're supposed to mix that.
Yeah.
That's a liqueur. That's not.
Yeah, that's not
drink.
supposed to mix it. You're supposed to mix it with that's where the Incredible Hulk came from.
Yeah,
I drank that shit straight one time. That shit was too sweet for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was just drinking it up, straight up. I'm like,
I wonder why they was sick all over the place.
throwing up blue shit.
Yeah, because you're drinking fucking sugar liquor. sugar water liquor. That was the ingredients.
Everybody got diabetes now. Had to cut a limb off.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, we got an RIP this week, man.
RP Apollo Creed.
Yes. I didn't see how old he was, but
He
he was in the 70s, right?
was in the 70s. I got it right here. I got it right here. Here we go. 76. R.I.P. to actor Carl Weathers,
Yeah.
more famously known as Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
He's been in many other things. He's a football player before that. The man had
I didn't know that.
he's a hell of a career. But according to blah blah blah, Carl's family released a statement Friday announcing his passing, saying we're deeply saddened to announce the passing of Carl Weathers. He died peacefully in his sleep on Thursday, February 1st, 2024. Carl was an exceptional human being who lived an extraordinary life. Yes, he did. Through his contributions to film, television, arts, and sports, he has left an indelible mark and is recognized worldwide across generations. He was a beloved brother, father, grandfather, partner, and friend. Carl is most notably known for his roles as Apollo Creed in Rocky series, as well as other films such as Action Jackson and Happy Gilmore. Oh, that was a hell of a scene on Happy Gilmore with
He was gonna do it with the hand.
the hand. Yeah. So rest in peace, Carl Weathers, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, yeah, Apollo, man. That just started circulating in the last course. It just died on the first. They released it on Friday. So
Yeah.
that's rest in peace, Apollo Creed. Well, he got to live his whole life, and then he got to see his namesake become a successful movie series.
What, Creed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's got to be dope to see.
Hell yeah.
Some shit you did in the fucking 80s
Still moving
just
around.
get regenerated
Yeah.
in the 30 years later.
Just because of how good you played the role.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? That is pretty cool, man. That is
You
pretty
did such
cool.
a good job that we believe that this nigga is your son and can whoop everybody's ass because he got your DNA.
With Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Killmonger.
Yeah. So yeah, rest in peace, Carl Weathers. Man.
Rest in peace.
I think that's the only RIP I got.
Well, I got another one.
Yo.
but it goes along with the experiments of this week's show that I didn't tell you about. You probably heard about it all weekend and shit. We're gonna call this one Keith Lee Said. We're going
Oh,
for
I was right there.
We're going
Keith Lee effect goes wrong.
Yeah, we're going for
talking
the
about
Keith Lee.
Sweeties,
Yeah.
diabetes, or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
the name was.
that was Lunell's sister.
Oh, okay. That was the sister. That was
Okay, hold up. But we're gonna try the Keith Lee effect to see if our views go up from using this man's name, because the title is Keith Lee Said.
Keith Lee said, yeah.
Yeah,
And we're going to hashtag Keith Lee all through the motherfucker.
yeah. So,
Because I know we did,
oh
we
man,
hashtag Cat Williams all through that motherfucker.
Cats
we
out the hat, boy. That motherfucker
triple.
shit went up,
We got triple the views.
man. Yeah. So we're gonna try that. But this one's called Keith Lee Said. But yeah, that's what we starting out with, because that was
I had it there. I was going to talk about it.
detrimental all weekend.
So you know the whole story?
I know pretty much the whole story because I listened to both sides.
Okay.
I had to hear what the lady had to say, even though it was super ignorant. I didn't hear nothing her son had to say.
I didn't hear
He was
nothing.
triple ignorant.
Yeah, fuck him. But I listened. I also went to the girl's page that was supposed to get the $1,000.
Oh, Sherelle. That's how I came across it.
Okay.
It was on TikTok, and they were talking. Well, somebody had did a stitch, and I was like, "What are they talking about?" And she got to talking. I'm just thinking it's some normal mess, and then I looked at it and I was like, "Oh, let me see what really happened then." You know what I mean? So
To give full backstory for our viewers, if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know who Keith Lee is, Keith Lee is a great guy
well-known food critic, right?
who's the food reviewer.
Okay.
It's really weird.
Predominantly black restaurants.
Well, and it's not just black restaurants. It's small restaurants.
Okay.
That need help. And he'll go give his honest review.
Yeah.
And most of the time, they be small mom and pop restaurants, especially because he got famous during COVID.
Yeah.
But there'll be places with fire food.
But nobody goes to them.
Nobody goes to them. Never heard of them. Lack of marketing. Lack of
Right.
like he'll do some shit and be like, I have no idea how food this good, and how their food is this good, and their Instagram page only got 200 followers. Like, nigga, y'all are tripping. Like,
Right.
But it's the Keith Lee effect, and if you watch his shit, and I've been watching it for a long time, because he just started off what honestly what he was. So that's why I be laughing when the debacle happened in Atlanta and they was talking shit. Keith Lee is a UFC fighter who during COVID had nothing else to do, and he just started making TikToks, eating Chipotle and shit. But he's such a genuine person that it just came across, and it kind of blew up.
Right.
And he started doing. He's from Vegas, and he started doing little spots in Vegas and going there, and now he's like huge, and he's got deals with Chipotle, and
Big
he's
following, yeah.
his following is immense, and he's been doing these him and his family go on like food tours.
Right.
And remember he was in New York a little while. He started the whole uproar in Atlanta because he called them out on their bullshit and their bad food. Well, he's in Texas.
Yeah, in Dallas.
He's in Dallas, and he's
Well, he got called out there. He wasn't in there. They invited him to come. They were sending out smoke signals and shit.
He was, but he was going to Texas. He was going to
Yeah.
Texas. That was the next because he went to the Bay, and he had to cut that shit short.
Yeah, because how dangerous it was.
Yeah, he said it was too dangerous, too many homeless people. So he went. Next up was Dallas, and he did like 2 or 3 other ones before this lady that did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
And they shit is thriving. And then we got this woman.
Well, that's all about the woman, though.
But then we got this woman.
Yeah. It ain't nothing that nobody else did but
Who
her.
blocked her blessings. Because Keith Lee didn't do anything but what he was supposed to do.
Yeah. She was supposed to, because she didn't deserve that.
This is true.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush on it.
This is true.
If you drop something like that and you couldn't see the bigger picture, you did something. Something wasn't supposed to
This
let
is
you
true.
get that.
This is true. Karmic retribution,
Yeah.
the universe doing what it's supposed to do, whatever the case may be.
Because the man clearly came out and said how he wanted you to distribute this money. He never said that they had to do certain things.
Okay. In full disclosure, just to keep our followers, in case they don't watch Keith Lee, which I don't see, I don't like y'all don't watch Keith Lee. I hope y'all didn't hear me. He went to the lady's food truck after being. Well, this is kind of how it works. When you find out he's coming to your place, this particular time he did a poll on his IG story.
Okay.
Because when he went to New York, people kept saying that he went to the wrong places. And he just goes to places that people suggest to
That's what
him
I'm saying,
in
yeah.
his comments.
Yeah.
Well, this time he did a poll on his he took suggestions and other things. He did a poll on his IG story. And like, he went to one place, he was like, this place got brought up 10,000 times in my IG story.
Right.
Some good, some bad, but it got spoke about 10,000 times. It's a barbecue spot. So he's like, we're gonna go in here and try this. So he's doing different things to try and make sure he touches
Right.
the everybody. And he broke it down into categories this year. Well known spots, hood spots, mom and pop, like so everybody can get their like chance.
Right.
But the Sun and them DM sent videos made.
That's what I'm saying. They were chanting for him to come there.
So yeah, they asked and they shall receive. And he came, he got the food, he gave a review on the food. They hadn't even been posted yet because, he gotta go home and do his editing thing. But he left the lady a $4,000 tip.
He left her $2,000.
That's where I was going. He left
Altogether was $4,000.
he left
We got to say it like that. We got to say it like
I was
that.
getting there. I was about to say how he left the woman. He gave the woman $4,000 because he doesn't have cash. He used his card.
Right.
He gave the woman a $4,000 tip and told her 1,000 would need to go to. There was a nigga out there giving free haircuts, and there was a lady out there braiding hair and helping run the.
See, that's the thing. That's where it all gets confused. Dude was never given free haircuts.
Okay.
He was there to cut the son's hair.
Oh.
And what happened was Keith Lee seen that he was out there. Because old girl was out there braiding hair, but at the same time, she was helping.
In the thing, because she's
In
the one
the
that
food
actually took
truck.
the payment.
Right. So what happened was they wanted to meet him or whatever.
So they were there.
He came. The brother came to cut the son's hair, and his friend or whoever it was. And when Keith Lee seen him, the whole little debacle or whatever, he was like, "Well, get that dude 1,000 to cut hair for free."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He
give him
never said-
1,000 to cut hair for free.
Because he never said he was giving free haircuts.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I don't know the lady's name.
Even her, I didn't.
But that's what she kept saying. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't. And she, I heard her trying to down that hill, but I don't fucking care.
Right. It doesn't
He
matter.
said
specifically to give
him
$1,000 to the hair cutter, the guy
Her.
cutting hair,
$1,000 to the girl braiding
the
hair.
girl braiding hair that was helping her,
You keep
and
$2,000.
you keep $2,000.
Then he gave her like an extra $800.
$800
to pay for people's food.
Yeah, for people behind him, and he gave her extra 80. Well, he didn't give her extra $86. He paid the $86 for what he had already bought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's damn near $900.
Yeah.
But that's $800 worth of food that she should have handed out
And they said she gave out 3 free meals.
and closed up.
No, and started charging.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Started charging the people after them 3.
Yeah.
So them was three meals came up to $800. Then, and which is bullshit on her part too, right? Cause she said when I was watching the girl about the thing, she said the ladies told her, this will take a day or two for Square to clear this money.
Yeah. But the girl said she understood that. That wasn't the problem.
But this is the problem with me though, bro. I use Square. I got the card swiper thing, and you can touch your your shit on my like. I use a POS system, bro, right here on my motherfucking telephone,
Right.
and I use it all the time, and that money is cleared in 2 minutes.
I mean, I can't explain that. You know,
Yeah,
they both had an understanding. So,
But I understand that she told her that, and she was like, "Oh, okay, cool, bro."
no,
I
but
use,
the girl even said it herself. She said, "I understand that."
I get it, but even her saying it in the first place is bullshit. For the girl to have to understand it, it didn't need to clear. It didn't need a day or two. It was going to clear on Square right then, and be able to be dropped into an account.
Hey, I don't know. I just know what they saying.
I say they said
Because
Square, bro. I
if it's a
use Square.
significant amount of money like that, I think it would take a couple of days,
They'll-
especially when it's batched over from a business. But I don't, like you're saying, I don't know. But this is what they are both saying.
No. I use it under a business.
No, I get what you're saying, Cass. But what they both saying is the girl Sherelle said, "I understand," because she does her job from what the lady was telling her.
No, and
But
I'm not talking about Sherelle not understanding, because I understand her understanding. I'm talking about the lady even saying it in the first place.
Oh,
Sherelle shouldn't have had to have an understanding, because it was bullshit in the first place.
now I see what you're saying.
Yeah, she did, all that was bullshit to do more bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah, because she shouldn't have even had to even be like, I get that. Like, that's not, no.
right.
She shouldn't have even have came at her with that. She should have, goddamn it, that shit would have cleared. By the time they got done hugging and hooing and hawing, she could have, goddamn it, went to Square, transferred that shit to her bank.
I don't think that was the case in their situation though, because they had to wait. Regardless of whatever was said, they still had to wait. The problem was when she was going to get her money and receive it. She was saying, the lady was saying that, what did she say? Because they had a conversation before she sent her the last thing, and she was saying we need to talk about or make an agreement on this about paying her brother the $1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, however, they still had to wait. You know what I mean? But when it all came down to it, the lady should have did what was right. Period. You know what I mean? Whenever the money cleared, you know.
And that's what I'm like. I'm calling the lady out on her bullshit, because none of that needed to be done. That money would have cleared right then, because with them credit cards and all that shit, like, if it doesn't clear later on, they'll come back on you. But it'll clear to be dispersed out. Like, say right now, if you wanted to pull out your card and give me $2,000,
No, I totally get what you're saying.
I can do it on Square. Boom, right? By the time I give you back sign for it, by the time I give you back your card, I'll go back to my Square. It'll be there to be dropped. Boom. I can drop that shit into my thing, into my account. Go to Cash App and send. Say you gave me $2,000 and wanted me to give $1,000 to somebody else, bro. I can have all that done in 8 minutes of us sitting here.
And all that's from that one transaction, from the same transaction.
Mm-hmm. Because once you,
I don't know. Because I don't know the lady. Because it seemed like the lady had financial problems too.
That could be the real problem.
And she was probably in the damn negative.
See that, because you gotta have your Square hooked up to your. Now you can bank through Square, but I don't do that. You gotta have your Square.
That's what it sounded like they was doing.
Yeah, you gotta have your Square. Like, I got my Square hooked up to my actual bank account, but if my bank account's in the rear, then when I drop the money in there, it's gonna be minus whatever the fuck. So
Yeah.
that could have been a real problem. But even with that, say that. Don't tell me the money got to clear, because I know the money doesn't have to clear.
Well, don't even say that at the same time, because old girl's the one that punched the numbers in. She should have told her, "Hey, look, what y'all need to do is tell him, can he send it to y'all separately, or send the 2,000 to you?"
That's a fact.
You know
if
what
she
I'm
wasn't,
saying?
if there was
Because
a problem,
there's going to be a problem with my account, but from everything that I'm going through. Now I can see that being the embarrassment, but
it's real.
it's real.
And
know
you
what
wouldn't
I'm
have
saying?
went through any of this.
None of it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would have knew about that but you and her.
Yep.
And if she outed you on that shit, then she's a fucking piece of shit for that. But
It's been
that's
plenty
what
of
that's what I'm
times.
thinking is what's
Yeah.
going on. That's why they had to wait for it to clear.
It's been plenty of times where, like, because I'm more of a cash nigga, so like sometimes my account will be a little weird, and it's been plenty of times, like, I'd say for instance Buster. Buster doesn't use any of this shit.
Right.
So it's been times he's needed me to send money to people, or people have needed to send money to me
Right.
for him. And he'll be like, "Hey, I'm going to have so-and-so send it." I go, nah, not right now. My account ain't right. He be like, what you mean, nigga? It ain't right over here.
Right.
You see, the nigga send me that money, boy, it ain't gonna be here, nigga.
Right. He paying a bill for you.
Yeah, give tell that nigga send it tomorrow.
So that's what I think really happened with them.
Yep.
Well, not with them, with her. And she was just too embarrassed to say something about it and let that whole transaction go through.
And then double down on the bullshit. This is where we were just having a conversation off mic about accountability.
Yeah.
And this is where accountability comes into play. Cause she doubled down on the bullshit.
And even said that if he calls her back and says that she has to do the money like that, she'll do it then.
But he
before,
said it on camera in the first place.
He said it to her face.
To her face. Then he made a video responding to it.
Well, after that, yeah.
Yeah, like I just want to make sure everybody understands what.
Yeah.
But he said it to her face.
I know.
And
But she acted like she didn't hear that.
She decided to take whatever it was she heard.
And she tried to even out them because I don't know them. They weren't up here. They don't know. I don't know nothing about it. They had no parts of this. Well, why is the girl running your POS system?
And this is my thing. I don't give a fuck if you know him.
Right. It wasn't intended for that.
I don't give a fuck if you know him, bro. Right now, it's been times on this pod, me and you both have brought guests to the pod that we didn't meet till they walked in.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the pod. If goddamn Mr. Beast walked in and gave me $10,000 and told me, give those two guys $5,000 or $4,000, $3,000, I don't give a fuck that I just met Buddy. And I don't give a fuck that he's not a co-host on this pod. He was here on the right night.
Yeah, he just happened to be here.
And he got in on the lick.
Yep. You
was here. If that man looked me in my face, Keith Lee walked right in this motherfucker right now and told me, how many kids is in this motherfucker right now? When they got Apple Pay, I'm gonna send you $1,000. I want you to send $100 to all your kids, and then you keep the rest. Nigga, the kids is getting. I got 7 of them. Nigga, they getting $100 each.
Right.
I'm gonna keep 3. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get these blessings that's coming with it.
That's too much like right though. That's too much like right.
The wild part is though, bro, I religiously watch Keith Lee. This lady is the first lady that's ever given him that didn't do what was supposed to be done.
Also, she didn't know who he was either. You in the food industry. Okay? Like, I don't know everybody, but I keep an eye out on certain motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Surprisingly, I don't know how, but like, when that shit was happening in Atlanta, like a lot of motherfuckers didn't know who he was then either.
That's good though.
I mean.
But I'm saying if you a food motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If you was a food motherfucker, you supposed to know who your peoples are that's out here to either help you or hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna know everybody, but his name then came across too many platforms.
That nigga said,
you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker's doing parodies of him.
My nigga, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One dude be in his car with a mouthful of gold teeth. He goes, just bought a bag of cocaine for the Mexicans. About to snort it, and we'll review. And then he'll come back and his nose be all white. All right. Hit me in the back of the throat, but it didn't.
But yeah, I mean, you know, she didn't know who he was. She even admitted to not knowing who he was because she said when they pulled up, old girl ran out to give some girl a hug and she was all excited. Yeah, well, obviously it's somebody, motherfucker.
Now I tell you, all this tobacco and all this shit. The lady with the I can't remember her name. It's another lady who he did first down there.
The one with the sweets and the cakes and the pies and shit.
The sweet potato pies.
Edibles.
Yeah.
Adult edible or something like that.
Her shit's slapping.
Yeah.
And the story is beautiful.
Yeah.
She had been like really campaigning for that nigga to come. Her little motto was, I'ma bug you till I hug you. And she'd have on like a shirt with his picture on it. And she had in her store, she had a little corner set up with the little Dora the Explorer chair, his daughter's chair, that he'd be sitting in doing the food reviews. She had the little thing set up with that over there. And I've seen like the videos of her shit since it happened.
Yeah, she just happened.
Listen, bro, insane. She just put up a video like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all showed y'all ass. She said I think y'all bought some of the paint off the walls. She said and
Yep.
that she said that was she said
Because she showed her cake display thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, I ain't got no cakes left. She's like, don't worry, them ain't real cakes, them are molds.
it was candles.
Candles, yeah, candles. What did she say? I thought she said molds.
And she said on the thing she said and that's not because I was not prepared. She said I was prepared for him to come. I was stocked up.
Yeah, they
She said
emptied
y'all
her
did
shit.
y'all thing.
She said, now, I'm about to get back to it Tuesday. Y'all come back Wednesday.
Yeah.
We do it all over again.
But even like on his page, he told the story of like because he sent his people in there to get the food. As always,
And you don't like sweets.
yeah, he sent the people. Yeah, that's another thing. He sent his people in there to get the food. Then after he ate the food and reviewed it in the car, he went in and he said on the thing that like he showed a little bit of it. But he was like, I sat in that room, that restaurant, and talked to the lady for 4 hours. He said, "That's a beautiful person."
Yeah, that's good though, man.
And you can, but that goes back to what you were saying. Like something about that lady, it wasn't meant for her.
No, it wasn't. Because you couldn't see your blessing.
Yeah.
You couldn't really see. All you saw was, all I get is 2,000. Now, they didn't do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm about to get thousands of dollars, new customers, because even
New hires.
even with like that effect, right? Like you're gonna get that massive initial bloom,
Yeah.
and then that's gonna die away.
Yep.
But in
gonna
that boom, you're gonna have
Regulars.
reoccurring customers. Like I was watching one, it was one that he did down there, and the lady was like, "I live a mile and a half from this spot and didn't know it was here."
Yeah.
She's like, and it's
it was a I can't
the
remember.
fusion spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Korean something fusion. She was like, and it's fire.
That's
She's
what
like,
he was thinking. He said the food was fired in the motherfucker.
Yeah, she's like, and I'm definitely coming back. She said, I live a mile and a half from here. And didn't
Never
know
knew
it
it
was
was
here.
there. Because the marketing and stuff, people don't have, they either don't have the idea of the marketing, they don't know how to go about it properly.
That's like here. I think he closed down during some COVID shit because it's like a Jamaican spot over there now.
Who?
It's a plaza behind my house, right off of 42nd. Or there's like a hair braider back there. Used to be there's like a daycare and a Jamaican spot. Now it was this nigga over there that had a restaurant, bro, and he had this his like key item was this chicken chili. I didn't know the nigga was over there, right? So one day, my homeboy who doesn't live on this side of town hit me. He called my phone, like, "Come outside, bro. I'm outside." I was like, "Nigga, what you doing over here?" He's like, "I was over at so and so spot, man, picking up some of that chicken chili." I said, "What spot are you referring
Talking
to?"
about over here where the old village pantry used to be?
Yeah,
Okay.
that plaza next to it.
They used to have a pizza place over there too. didn't
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
He like, "Yeah, it's chicken chili." I'm like, "Nigga, what spot are you referring to?" This nigga tell me about the spot. I go over there, bro. This shit is banging. And when I say I ate chicken chili for 2 years, and I think COVID closed them up.
Yeah.
But nigga,
Because you'll never know.
same thing happened with the and I think he's still open. And the plaza they redid down here on for the one that used to be the bingo hall, the tornado tore through. You know they redid it now, and all them spots is there.
Behind the old Burger King.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, that's all open now. There's spots in there. Like my
Yeah.
homegirl used to have a Coney dog spot in there and all that. But it's a
Cookie store over there now.
it's a cookie store there too, and it's a hibachi place at the end of it. But
Oh,
it's
damn. For real?
at the very end. But there's a vegan soul food spot in there.
What's that called?
I'm mad you put me on the spot like that.
I'm sorry. I thought maybe you went around there a couple times.
I have. I just don't remember the name because yeah, my bad too, bro. I could have shined some light on you. I can't remember the spot. But with that being said, I was coming down 38th Street one time. I saw my nigga Rob D off to my right, and Rob D lives out here now. But at the time, Rob D lived on the west side. I said, I said, "Rob, what the fuck you nigga hit the horn on me? I said, what the fuck you doing over here?" I was leaving the gym. He said, "I'm going to damn, I almost remember the name of the spot." I said, "Where?" He was like the vegan soul food spot, bro. My bad, Joe. And You know, I ain't no big fan of that vegan shit. It ain't really my cup of tea. I'm a carnivore by nature. But he like, I come out here like once a week, man. So what you about to go get? He was like, I'm gonna get this shit called the Hungry Vegan. It was like a vegan, like a walnut burger
Oh shit.
and like sweet potato fries and some other shit. And he was like, bro, I'll buy you one if you want one. Like, and I just left the gym. Like, I just left the gym. I was looking for something to eat. Like, fuck it, let's go get something to eat. When I say that shit was hitting, when I say that shit was hitting, bro, I've never in my life tasted vegan food that tasted like what it was pretending to be.
That ain't what happened to that one dude.
Well, that ain't what happened to me. I remember I got a motherfucking story from hell.
No.
Oh, you see, yeah, it is vegan. Go ahead. No, vegan. Go ahead.
He said,
yeah, like
good, man. It tastes so good. How did it taste so real? He's like, cause
it's real.
It's real meat. He's like, what do you mean?
He's like, the vegan, the cows.
The
He
cows
said that's
vegan.
grass fed. He said, oh.
Yes, we got sick. He got sick to the motherfucker.
Yeah. But like, it just from what I'm just what we were talking about, back to what we was talking, we got off track. Back to what we was talking about, like just places, like there was 2 places in my immediate proximity that I had no idea about. So it can literally be like that if you're not paying no attention. So like,
Or sometimes you are paying attention and it just don't look
like it's what it's supposed to be.
That Gramboli's around the corner.
Yeah.
That used to be there.
Yeah, because that new one ain't shit. One on Pelham Pike.
Yeah.
They can take that bitch and burn it to the ground.
Yeah, that's the one I used to go to that one before they stopped and I had to go to that one.
Yeah,
but
that one that used to be down here,
man,
even when that bitch looked like the mob was about to have dinner in that motherfucker.
Shit.
You walk in, it didn't look like shit outside. You walk in, it looked like something out of an old mob movie.
You know how they had
Dark
that partition?
ass tables and the
They
partition and the chandeliers.
I stayed in front of the partition. I didn't want to know nothing that was going on behind the partition. I just want to order my shit and get the fuck out.
I used to want to sit down and eat. As a kid, they got me that motherfucker looking, and they was in there doing some shit I ain't had no business.
Hey, that's what I was saying. I stayed in front of the partition, and I'm out of my motherfucking business. I get my food and go. I ain't causing no problems.
I tell you what, that motherfucking Gramboli's helped me get through 3 years of house arrest. Nigga, they used to deliver.
Yeah, they did, but it got too dangerous.
Yeah, but nigga, as long as I called them at the right time of day, they would still bring that shit down here. Boy, I ate so much Gramboli's back then because I used to fuck it up as a kid that I kind of fell off of it. And when I got put back on house arrest, I was like, nigga, that Gramboli's is down the street.
So you think this lady gonna get out of this, or she just it?
I think her shit will still be open.
No, it's gonna be open.
I think it'll be open. I just don't think it'll be. She's not gonna benefit any from what could have made her shit dramatically greater.
And you know the other girl, Sherelle, has a big following too.
Does she?
You know, a motherfucker put a hit out on her for telling the truth.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what they was saying. They was like, she messed with the right one. Because the girl was actually trying to help her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what she said. Well, watching her thing, she was like, I would just went to go help my friend.
She even tried to call the girl a scammer. But, come to find out, it was something that had happened prior to that, and the girl was helping another person. And it wasn't no Keith Lee shit, but something happened. She ended up saying she didn't want to do it. The lady ended up getting mad at her, and so she called her out. You know, she's on TikTok. She got the following. So she called her out. Come to find out, the lady tried to put a hit on her and 2 other motherfuckers.
Damn.
For talking about her.
Damn.
I was like, man, this shit gets deep. But
this the thing, man. It just don't.
Why are we so greedy?
Acting like a nigga that ain't never had shit.
But they always act like they had shit. You got a whole food.
That's truck. Acting though. Like we don't know how far that lady is in debt.
Yeah, that's true too. Along with her son too. Nigga, I'm not even talking about him.
I told you, bro. I say it all the time, bro. Money make a motherfucker be who they really are.
Yeah.
And if you can see that lady's character with $4,000,
Imagine there were 4 million.
Imagine with $400,000. Imagine with $40,000.
Yeah. Horrible. She's
Yeah.
on top of the world. And her shit don't stink.
Yeah, like
You can drink her piss.
that's disgusting. But
I'm
like,
just saying that's how she feels.
yeah, but like, in situations like this, bro, your character comes shining through, and her shit just shine through.
Yeah.
Her shit shine through, and we got to see.
I can say it's about time we've seen a negative effect rather than everything always being positive.
Yeah,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with always being positive, but sometimes you got to see a negative to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to see a negative. Like, that's why I watched The Mayor. Like, I know everybody probably on her now.
yeah.
But when I got on her, I
you
was like,
on her a while ago.
I was like, what is this shit?
You was on there a while ago. You called me up and told me. Normally PM don't call me up about pod shit in the middle of the week. We just save that shit till it's pod time. This nigga called me up. Nigga, did you watch what I just sent you? I said, no, I didn't. Watch it.
Please, dude. I need somebody to talk to about this shit because I think I'm going crazy. Like, everybody I talk to about this motherfucker, I tell her what she's doing. They're like, what show is this?
Yeah, no, it's not a show.
No, this ain't a show. This is real life. And then motherfuckers be like, I tell them what they did, what she did. Well, there's no way in hell. Come on, you ain't gonna tell me she did that.
I'm telling you.
I'm like, hold on. I ain't just telling you. She already did it.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about?
I'm speaking about past actions.
It's already said and done. Ain't no way. Well, go here's the news article. Go look it up. Shit.
Yeah,
she
it's
did
happening.
it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, of course, I went down other rabbit holes of other people too. But what's wrong with our people, man? Especially the women. I don't get it.
I ain't gonna talk about them more.
I ain't talking about them, but that's the majority of what's going on. It's like a plot. It seems like Democrats is just picking up anything that, it's kind of like the news article, not the news article, the when the news come to the hood,
And they pick the most ignorant motherfucker.
so they pick the most ignorant female to go after. Cause you got old girl in court mad because one of the niggas that she made an advance toward don't want to fuck her. What's her name? Fanny something? Whatever. Something Fanny. I don't know. And it's another one. I just found out about her in Louisiana. She done sent her son on motherfuckers.
Damn.
Her son, dog, because they don't agree with her.
Well, this. Jesus
Her
Christ.
son.
Jesus Christ.
Now, we're going to bring the brown population in this because over in California.
Yeah.
You heard about her?
No.
Oh, they calling her the, not Griselda, but they something on the lines of Griselda.
Jesus Christ.
She, this politician, she's in it with gang members. She sent active gang members, like, they was showing her talking to the motherfucker, right?
Well, see, you know.
And then she sent him over to say, why you recording this, bitch?
Well, see, this is the problem that we have now. Because I personally believe all of this shit has existed in politics the entire time.
It has.
I just think we're now privy to seeing the shit.
Yeah.
And it actually being like
Because
because there's
social media and all that.
But because there's no doubt that gangsters and gangs and the mob and all that shit has always ran hand in hand with politicians.
Always.
Because money rules, and usually the underlings of the world have the money
They become the goons.
to fund the motherfuckers in the higher place to.
Scratch my back, I scratch yours.
We just happen to see it now, like laid out. But this is the thing that bothers me. You motherfuckers know we can see it. So like y'all gotta change your tune. You feel me? Like it's certain shit that you can't do no more.
Not in doubt.
That's what I'm saying. And I think honestly with her, I think she just didn't think that her little town was big enough to really get this type of exposure.
Well, what I think happened, because I understand why she called herself the super mayor. Like I said, she got both seats. She got the mayor and she got the superintendent of the township.
Yeah.
Which is 17 other cities, including her, or villages, including hers. So, you know, super mayor, I get that. But from what it looks like, too, Because I don't, even though she's a college grad, and I got to give her kudos and all that, from her actions, it don't seem like she knows how to run a government. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It seems like somebody put the battery in her back
Yeah.
and said, "We got you." You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker, whoever that faceless motherfucker is, or they might be the face sitting in front of us. You know what I'm saying? But
That'd be another thing.
somebody's running it.
Motherfuckers really be pawns.
Yes.
We put this ignorant motherfucker in your face so that we can. I told you, like, even just like on a grander scale, bro. Like whenever the news hyperfixates on something,
Oh yeah.
I like to like dig deep into what's really going on. Cause I personally feel like you putting something in my face,
Oh yeah. So
you waving some
look
smoke
over
and
here.
mirrors.
Look over here while I'm doing this back here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think on some real shit, like we talking about like the misused funds and all that shit. I bet there's somebody behind her really like pushing her to do certain things, and she probably ain't actually had a quarter of that money. Somebody else is.
No, she don't have. Actually, they took out the bank account, so she can't do nothing with the
Yeah.
bank account, and she doesn't hold the credit cards. That's why I'm saying it's got to be somebody else.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
but like
saying?
even like I know politicians is thieves in our wonderful city here, bro. There is a tax on our gasoline
Yeah.
and an additional tax on the lottery
Yep.
that's supposed to go to our roads.
Slush funds.
It's supposed to go to our roads.
That's what I'm saying.
And I remember the year, and everybody be acting like I'm tripping. You remember we didn't have snow for a couple years, and then we got a good snow, and our city
roads
was
fucked up.
No, remember our city was at assault.
That was in like the 2010s, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
our city was at assault. Why? For any reason, would Indianapolis be at assault when we know what our winners are capable of? Other than the fact that we went a few couple years without snow, and somebody says, "Shit, let's take that money too."
Yep. They did.
Because even when they got to talking about when the one mayor that's in there now or the one before him, when he was doing a thing they was talking about how bad the roads were, and he was basically saying that he's trying, but roads that should have been torn up and redone 3-4 years ago were just getting filled because someone was stealing the money. And so now
At least they did something.
now there's but now there's multiple roads that are just trashed, as opposed to because it was supposed to be like a timer on it, like you were supposed to patch shit for a couple years and then redo the shit.
Redo it, yeah.
Because in a town like ours what happens to the roads,
Right.
so you can pretty much put that shit on a schedule.
Right.
But they was taking the money and buying mansions and shit. And
Yeah, that's the time when Michigan Road was the worst pothole in the city.
yeah, that's when whatchamacallit was the that's when whatchamacallit was the governor. That's when that shit happened.
Was it by
No, Pence.
Pence? He tried to go after Bush. Not Bush, what's his name? Trump. Trump said, "Fuck you." He
Did
didn't
he?
fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
You remember after he got kicked? Well, not kicked out, elected out.
Yep.
And Pence tried to go after him and he didn't win. I didn't pay too much attention. I just know the nigga didn't win.
2014. We were at assault.
Yeah, okay, that's the year I'm thinking about.
Yeah, we were at assault.
Because the roads is even more fucked up. Mm-hmm. Because out of salt, and because nobody get around nowhere without getting stuck.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep, we was out of fucking salt, bro. There's no reason on God's green earth for us to ever be out of salt. We know what happens in this city, nigga.
I can tell you what's about to happen with these knees. We gonna take a
Take a break.
Hell yeah.
Great time.
Be
Great
right
time.
back, peoples.
We back from break.
Sir.
Live and in living color. You know who Rajon Rondo is?
Kind of like a basketball player.
Yeah. He's retired now, but he used to play for the Boston Celtics. He won a
Ain't there-
championship with them.
Wasn't there a Rondo that was a rapper too?
Yeah.
Okay,
Quando Rondo.
I'm just making sure I'm getting it right.
Yep. Well, former NBA champion Rajon Rondo arrested for guns and drug charges. And guess where?
Indiana.
Yes, sir.
How?
What the fuck he was doing?
Who's he play for?
He don't play for nobody no more, but he was, he played, I think the last team he played for was the Lakers.
Okay.
Los Angeles Lakers. You know, he was in the league for like 14 years.
Yeah, he was just for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that name.
He won a championship with the Celtics when it was him, Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, I was about to say when he part of the Big Three.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he won a championship with the Lakers when they won the bubble. Two-time NBA champion Rajon Rondo was arrested Sunday afternoon in Jackson County, Indiana.
Where the fuck is
I
that?
have no clue. For unlawful possession of a firearm, drug paraphernalia, and marijuana.
He might have been riding through.
I think so. The 16-year NBA veteran was pulled over by an officer for a traffic violation. A trooper, he was riding through. A trooper smelled marijuana, which is illegal recreationally in Indiana. No shit. And subsequently conducted a search of Rondo's car. During the search, the firearm was found and Rondo was arrested. However, he posted bail immediately and was released. This is not Rondo's first run-in with the law. He is currently prohibited from possessing a firearm as there is an active protective order filed against him after in May 2022, the mother of his children secured a temporary custody and an emergency protective order citing an incident where he reportedly brandished a gun in their Louisville residence. Oh, he's from the Midwest area. He was living in Louisville.
You ain't supposed to have no gun because you brandished it on your wife, ex-wife.
Goddamn Rajon Rondo. Yeah.
Shit, they pushing for recreational too.
Who?
Kentucky.
Yeah, they are.
I'm so sick of Indiana.
They'll come around.
You hurry the fuck up.
Listen, man. I remember the way smokers is watching Indiana be the last to do anything with that shit is the same way I felt watching them go back and forth about selling liquor on Sundays. By the time they started selling liquor on Sundays, I was a full-blown adult who didn't care about drinking on Sundays anymore. Nigga, I used to have to, like, I watched them not pass bills, not agree on shit. I watched them, at one point in time, they was talking about just letting, like, grocery stores sell it on Sundays.
Yeah.
But then the liquor store owners was like, nigga, fuck you. Like, you just gonna cut us out?
We missing out on money too.
Like, I remember when the first step towards it was letting clubs stay open till 3 o'clock in the morning on Sundays. Clubs used to have to close at midnight. And then the first thing they did was let clubs open until 3 o'clock. That's how I feel about this Delta 8 and Delta 9 shit, like baby steps. Because the clubs was open until 3. Then they had this other shit. Then you started, then they did all this other shit. And then they finally came around. I remember watching this shit in my, like, teenage, early 20s. Like, man, they gonna legalize this shit on Sundays. I was in my 30s when that shit happened. I don't give a fuck about buying liquor on no Sunday. Nigga, I just got accustomed to buying a Sunday bottle. Nigga, I go to the liquor store on Saturday night.
That's what I never understood. I mean, I'm not a drinker either, so when I hear people, because used to have cats in my neighborhood, older cats, hey, you take me to the bootleg? Oh, you going to the fucking bootleg? All right, whatever.
I used to buy a Sunday bottle Saturday night and buy whatever I was gonna drink Saturday, and I doubled my order. And then when Pops was here, I had to switch it up. This is when I started doing the Sunday bottle thing because I was guilty of it too, not being
Not
prepared.
Yeah.
But I knew my daddy went on the fort every Sunday to get beer for his homeboy Byron. And I just tell Pops to buy me a bottle for one, because he could get it on Sunday, and for two, it was cheaper on the fort. I could get a liter of tequila on the fort for what a fifth would cost out here.
Now, what exempt them from not, on Sunday?
Military.
That's just it?
Yep.
Okay.
Military base. They sell liquor like a motherfucker on military base on Sundays.
I mean, I bet.
Pops just go right on over there. Go right in the store and buy some shit.
I just, I just wondered, like, what made it a difference.
Well,
Like, it seemed like if it was statewide, it was statewide.
And I guess, but like, I don't know how the rules are over there because that's not an active fort.
Right.
But like, they kind of, the military bases kind of operate under
Self-governing laws.
under federal rules. That's why you have MPs and shit. That's why you have military police and not
Right.
just the regular
police.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's why, like, I was born in Germany, but I was born in a military base.
So you're still American.
So I was American. I don't have dual citizenship. I didn't have to get a passport and all that other shit.
You were born on American soil.
I was just
so
an
they say.
American on Americans. Yeah, they took a piece of America and put it in Germany and said, "This is ours, nigga."
Like Arkansas.
But that's like you see it on all the movies and shit when like motherfuckers be trying to run from like the government and shit in them different countries, and they find the
Embassies.
embassy. Yeah, like this is American soil, nigga, just in y'all shit.
You can't come up here and touch us.
Yeah,
Good movie was Burn After Reading
I don't think I've ever seen that.
with George Clooney and what's my dude? I can't think of his name. Damn, they had a whole movie with his name. I can't think of his name either. But basically, this chick thought that George Clooney was becoming a terrorist. He was writing a fucking no, the other guy, J.K. Rowling. He was writing a memoir,
Okay.
and she was telling George Clooney and what's his name, Brad Pitt, that dude was trying to be, start some terrorist shit.
Oh shit.
So she had all them motherfuckers wrapped up in it, and she went to the fucking Russian embassy to get some help.
Oh wow.
But they was all over here in America, but American embassy, they wasn't helping her.
So she went to the Russians. This nigga's a terrorist.
And the whole time it was just niggas' memoirs.
Wow. You hear about this the UMG TikTok debacle?
Who's UMG?
Universal Music Group.
No. Man, something's going on.
I'll tell you what's going on.
Because before you saying that though, I was going through scrolling last night, and a lot of the videos, like I went back to look at some old ones.
Gone.
They're not gone.
They're muted.
Yeah,
So,
totally muted.
So
All sound.
There's only like 3 major record companies, and then there's subsidiaries of that company.
Okay.
Like Young Money, Cash Money is a subsidiary of Universal.
Right.
Rock Nation is a subsidiary of Universal. Def Jam, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
TikTok pays a yearly fee to license new and old music from Universal Music Group, Warner, and Sony. So it can be on the platform.
Right.
And that's how you can use shit on
Your
there
videos.
without it being copywritten.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you go on Facebook, there's only certain videos, there's only certain songs you can use.
It's like YouTube too.
Yeah, because they have agreements with said company.
Right.
Now the thing is, Universal Music Group is basically the biggest of the 3. of the three.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. They couldn't come to an agreement this go around on how much TikTok was supposed to pay them to license this music.
No, they should have got Keith Lee.
And Universal Music Group is TikTok kind of holding their nuts on them, and Universal Music Group ain't budging.
Right.
And Warner and Sony have already came to an agreement with
TikTok. Somebody
TikTok.
did, because some music is there.
Warner and Sony came
Right.
to an agreement, and
I wish it would tell that, like who the music is under.
on when you doing like reels on Facebook,
Yeah.
there's a little thing next to it there's a little icon next to the songs to let you know if you can use this in videos that you intend on being monetized.
Okay.
See, like
I would never know that. I would use CapCut to make videos.
but see, like my page is monetized. I get paid from Facebook, so I pay attention to it. But if you're not getting paid from Facebook, it doesn't matter. You can use anything you want to,
Right.
because you're not getting paid.
You're not getting monetized.
But mine is monetized, so I got to pay attention to it.
Right.
But long story short, because not only is the licensing of everything Universal Music Group owns, like new music, shit they've absorbed from buying other. Cause say you got famous on Woulda Coulda Records, but at some point in time, I came and bought Woulda Coulda Records.
Right.
Now that's under Universal Music Group, even though it was Woulda Coulda Records.
Koch Records.
Yeah, that's
Right.
all mine.
Right.
Everything underneath it. Long story short, it's like, I think you said something like 9 million songs that aren't accessible on TikTok.
It's a lot
anymore.
of them.
It's like 9 million
It's
songs.
a lot.
They said it's something like 4 million in like current shit, and like 6 million in back
Damn.
music.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand, because I'm on there heavy. Well, not heavy, but I'm on there enough. And everybody got the same fucking music for everything.
Well, that's because
It'd be the same fucking track.
that's because a lot of them, if you're popular, they'll reach out to you and pay you to.
Just do specifically for them.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, I don't hear too much other music. Unless I go and search for it myself.
Yeah, because when you're
And
going
then I'll
on there
find
when you going on there to make a video,
Yeah.
it'll
Oh, yeah, it brings up the whole catalog.
but it'll tell you what songs are trending currently.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
And if you want your video to be
Oh, and then with the trend.
yeah,
I see what you're saying.
if you want your video to be seen, you use trending music. Because like even when I'm doing reels and shit, it'll have all the music there, but next to it, it'll have how many times it's been used, how many plays it's currently getting.
Okay.
So like this song might be at 400,000. The one underneath it might be at 15. The one at 15 might be a better song. I'm going to use the one with 400,000 because I want it to be seen.
Right.
And I want it to be thrown in the loop. Because it's all a numbers trendy game.
Right.
But I know they better come to some type of agreement, because I tell you what, if I was a new artist and you telling me that the second I sign to you, I can no longer do shit on my TikTok, the biggest, most viral platform out.
What you mean? You say sign to them?
So like if you sign to anybody that has anything to do with Universal Music Group, right now, currently, your music can't go on there.
Oh, okay. I was just saying. I thought you were talking about TikTok was doing something like that.
No. Your music can't go on there.
I get what you're saying.
So what the fuck is my incentive to sign to any of you niggas if I can't use TikTok? And what if I've already, and you know how they sign people nowadays, they not going to hole in the wall, open mic nights and all that shit.
They find everybody on social media.
They finding viral people. So if you find me because I got a mean ass following on TikTok, and then you sign me and tell me none of my shit can no longer be on TikTok. Nigga, I'm not signing to you. I'm gonna go over and sign to one of these niggas who can put my shit where it need to be.
I feel that.
It's like that one girl with the Money Long girl. Her song that Nobody Knows Me Like You Know Me, that the twin, where have you been? It's super viral for a second. She signed to them. As soon as that happened, her shit had to come off of there.
Hush mouth.
Nigga, a week ago, every other video I scrolled down was that song. And now it's dead.
Hey.
As an artist, like Universal Music Group probably don't really give a fuck. Like, they get so much money from so many different places.
Yeah, of course.
They probably don't give a fuck. But as an artist, nigga, I would give all the fucks. Nigga, I'm not signing to y'all.
Or if I did sign and I made that mistake, I'm coming back as somebody else. For real.
Yeah.
That's what MF Doom was doing.
I know.
Victor Von Doom,
I know.
MF Doom. I forgot what the other name was.
Your boy was doing that shit too. Music Soul Child.
Oh yeah.
That nigga had Wonderlust, or he got some shit like that. But he had like 3 other albums under a different name.
That's what's up. But that's how you do it, man.
Purple Wonderlust or some shit like
that's
that.
That's why I never understood why people let, like, groups let them get, the industry get them down. Like, how far away did you sign that you couldn't do something else? You know what I'm saying?
They be taking all that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit's fucked
They
up.
be taking niggas publishing.
Especially their likeness.
They take their likeness, they publishing. Nigga, you can't have your name. Like, I know, like, we was talking about that. That's what we was talking about. I think it was last pod where this shit with The Rock and
WWE?
him being on the board. He's on the chair. He's a chairman on the board of the bigger company that just bought the WWE.
Okay.
And they bought this other company. But one of the things that he implemented in the purchasing of the WWE is now he has the rights to The Rock. So he can start actually eating off of
Being The Rock.
all those fucking action figures and da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? He can actually, his likeness, he can eat off of his likeness.
Right.
His rest, because he can eat off of Dwayne Johnson. And of course, we always call him The Rock. But anything that actually says The Rock on it, the WWE was eating off of, not him.
Yeah, because The Rock is pretty much his nickname in that time. You know what I mean?
But like I said, the figures, any of that shit, the video game shit, any of that shit, he wouldn't get none of that because they own that likeness.
I felt like he should have did that for a lot of the old schools.
Well, probably, but they'll probably get around
to it.
Probably will.
He just want to make sure he can do it first.
Oh.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, your self-preservation is the first law of nature.
He's a decent guy.
Yeah, he'll figure
I
it
don't
out.
think he don't need to keep Lee tell him how to split up people's likenesses.
You stupid, man.
I'm sorry, bro. That's the highlight of this week.
Yeah, no, you're
That's
right.
the highlight of this week.
You're
I
right.
just hate to see greedy niggas.
But let me read the little official. Universal Music Group label home to artists like Drake, Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny. These are all the biggest artists in the world right now.
I like that Monaco.
And
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, that's hard. Bad Bunny's hard. I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but he's hard. And many more is ready to pull the plug. Yeah, they took it. And TikTok is saying that they need to take the money that they're offering them, and they're saying eat a dick, and they're just going back and forth.
It's inflation, TikTok.
Yeah.
Since y'all don't want to be community active, they said they don't want to be community active either, so give them more money.
But yeah, that's what's happening. So you go down and you see, like I need to go on one or two of my pages. I need to go on my page and look at a couple of my videos.
See if they got to take the music down.
They had to. I know I had a Drake song. Like I know for a fact I got a Deadlift video with a Drake song on it.
And he took away all the booties too.
They took away the booties.
Yeah. Like remember when I told you I first got on TikTok, that's all I used to see.
Oh, it was going crazy.
I didn't even have it on my algorithm. Just every time I swiped, it was twerk,
Yeah.
twerk again.
They was going crazy.
Motherfucking camel lips.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, cool.
Yeah, they was going crazy for a
Now I
second.
go to look for the booties. Now I don't get nothing. I get what's that nigga's name? Billy Carson. I get nothing but Billy Carsons and what's the called theories.
Who's Billy Carson?
You don't know Billy Carson?
No.
Billy Carson. He talks a lot about. He's kind of like a younger Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay.
He talks about the Anunnaki. He talks about the agendas. Mostly stuff about space and you know what I'm saying, rabbit hole shit.
Nigga, my stomach is running.
I heard
I
it.
can hear it in the microphone.
I was trying to talk above it.
That
Not
is
to
my
embarrass
stomach. That's crazy. What the hell? What the hell?
But yeah, Billy Carson, man, he's cool. He's decent, brother.
Okay.
Talks very educated. He doesn't expel. He doesn't go. He doesn't. He gets to the point. Put it like that.
Okay.
He ain't one of them people that's going. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about is this, and then they go on and talk about everything else about why they going to talk about this, and then they go back to talking about more shit before they talk about this, and then you can catch the real shit in part two.
This nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he is. I've seen his face. I be having to see them niggas by face.
He listened to him a couple times. He's cool.
I've heard, like, I've seen his videos. I just didn't know his name.
Yeah, he ain't no Phil Valentine, but he's cool. I listened to him over some of them Hotep niggas.
I'm so sick of them niggas.
No shit, a lot of them got in trouble.
Did they?
Polak got in trouble.
Who did?
Brother Polak.
He did. He showed it for
He
you.
got in some trouble.
Yeah, he got some real trouble. I ain't seen that nigga since.
In trouble. Like little girls.
Yeah, I ain't seen that nigga since.
Nope. Only one really ain't been in trouble is Umar. They tried to.
They keep trying.
He married 2 women. So who gives a fuck? Good for him. He's a king.
Yeah, they keep trying. They keep trying Umar.
Umar ain't fucking up.
Motherfucker even caught that nigga in the mall talking to a white woman about something and tried to, because you know he's anti.
Yeah, I know.
Like he's anti. He's not anti-white, but he's anti.
He's anti. What do you call that?
He's anti-me. He's anti-mixed babies.
There you go.
And so he was in the mall, and it let him tell the story. It's hilarious. He was in the mall and he saw a kiosk with a bunch of like African shit and sea moss and shea butter and
the white lady was selling it.
White lady was running it.
Yeah.
She was tied into the community somehow. She was running that shit. And so he was talking to her about how the hell did you even get into selling all this shit? And the motherfucker took a picture of him and said that he was in the mall with his girlfriend. And he ended up, yeah.
Oh, they trolled him.
They trolled him. And he ended up having to go. He ended up going back to the mall. And that lady released a video on like her own. It was a few years back, but she released a video of her on her own. Like, no, I run the kiosk. He was interested in buying some shea butters and some other shit. Like, I just met that man. Like,
I mean, I don't know.
They was trying.
But my thing is,
They always on his ass about that school.
Yeah. I don't understand, like, why can't nobody else get the shit? It's not like it's not an open world.
What you talking about?
Like the Shea Butters and the Sheila Jakes
no.
and shit like that.
It was fine.
No, I'm just saying, like, a lot of other people, they be like, they ain't what they know about that. They don't need none of that. What the fuck? It's for everybody.
Yeah, it's for everybody. And if you find out, and if it's as great as we say it is, because it usually is, when people find out about it, they're gonna use it.
I heard the old white man saying earlier, he trying to say she legit. He kept saying something else. He's like, they call it the Sheila something. The shijitties, the shijitty.
I take that shit, boy. I tell you, I take it. It ain't no motherfucking miracle worker like they say it is, but the benefits that I get from it, I'm fucking with it.
So it helps.
It helps with, I said it's your last pod though, but it helps with getting to sleep and waking up. Like, not in the fog.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And it helps with I got closeted acne problems. Like, I had acne real bad as a teenager, and I still be having like small overlaps as an adult in the beard and weird places, pimples in my ear and painful shit. It helped. It didn't help clear up a lot of that shit. That shit ain't been coming. And like clarity and like overall energy. So just those, because if you look up Sheila J, like I said on the last pod, bro, it's gonna run off. It's the same thing with CMOS. If you look up CMOS, it's gonna run off 5 million things it's supposed to do for you.
Yeah, they all do. It's like castor oil.
Yeah.
They've been promoting that heavy too. Like that ain't something old.
Yeah, and black seed oil and like I said, it.
Castor oil is something nasty.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
But like I said, if it do, if I can take it and see a couple benefits for me, I'll keep fucking with it.
I feel you.
Like I take that shit, ashwagandha and CMOS and burdock root.
That's the one that grows wild.
Burdock root.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It grows wild like a motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. All over the place.
They charge a lot for that shit.
Burdock root make dick hard like Rottweiler.
They said that she legit and the other one do too.
Yeah. I told you it's
Sea moss.
CMOS.
That's what they say. You grow 3 times the size.
All it
like,
do,
the fuck? Shut up.
and they be lying about that shit. All it does
Circulation
is
in the
help
blood.
circulation and blood flow.
So you're getting your natural circulation.
Circulation and blood flow. Well, yeah, that's what it just kind of puts you back into the like the teenage realm before we start destroying our bodies.
And
It just
then-
kind of puts you back there. You know, as adults, we do wild shit to our bodies and over the years. But I mean, and even like, and everybody just, I mean, that's a good way to get people to focus on, especially men. That's a good way to get men to focus on wanting to take it, to talk about their dicks. But we need blood flow for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Your heart, your limbs.
That's all these motherfuckers care about.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you can mask it as a dick pill, a dick miracle worker, and it's actually for like good beneficial health. Because like I take that shit because at a time I was combating having to take westernized medicine for high blood pressure.
Right.
So I started taking some of that shit and it panned out. And also
beet powder.
beetroot powder. I take beetroot powder too. And also I go to the gym.
Right.
And all that shit has to do with testosterone and building muscle and metabolism and all that shit kind of works around. It all like gets affected with getting old and the blood circulation is. So I take it for those aspects. Now the fact that it helps the hammer hit the nail is like
Benefit.
that's like buying a really nice car and then they give you free leather seats.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna buy this car anyways, but now I'm sitting on leather seats.
Leather seats come with it.
Yeah, ooh, bet. Like
That's definitely gonna be my next car. No more cloth.
man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Patrick Mahomes' daddy was doing a little too much celebrating.
What's his daddy name? You don't say do it.
Patrick Mahomes
Oh, okay.
Senior,
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes Jr.
because he's a junior. I forgot. Well, I seen some. Maybe Jason. Is that
That's
his
his brother.
They said
He's
he
a
was acting
fucking
ass.
dick. Yeah, he's always fucking up.
That's why I asked what his daddy's name was. I'm like, is that his dad or his brother? Which one is it?
His brother's always fucking
I
up.
thought the Mandela effect happened to me just now.
Nah, his brother was showing his ass last time they was at the Super Bowl. But Patrick Mahomes Sr. just got a DUI in Texas. Yeah, you're acting a fool.
That's right. They are from Texas.
Father and star of NFL quarterback Patrick Mahomes was arrested in Texas Saturday night on a DWI charge. According to jail records, this is Patrick's third or more DUI offense, which is a third-degree felony in Texas. If convicted, Pat faces up to 10 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. The arrest comes just days before his son competes in his fourth Super Bowl appearance against the 49ers.
Well, here's what I want you to do, boy. gonna go out there, you're gonna lose that Super Bowl. We got all our money on the 49ers, just the gold rush. All right. So what you gonna do is you're gonna tell your son you're gonna lose it. We're gonna give you 10 years if you don't.
He gonna get something.
It's just football country.
I don't know how they treat. I don't know how they treat DUIs down there, but up here, he in some trouble with that third one being.
Yeah, that's the third strike, right?
Yeah, no, that's California with that 3 strike shit. But like,
I thought that was statewide. I mean, nationwide.
no, that's that California bullshit. Shit, I'd have been up the river forever. I think I'm a 5-time convicted felon.
Maybe they used to say that to motherfuckers here just to scare us.
They did, but it's a California thing. But they like I got 2 DUIs on my pack, but I was able to escape the felony realm of it because I know here, I don't know about Texas, but here your first one is a misdemeanor, and your second one is a felony unless it's 7 or more years apart.
Oh, from your
Original
prior one.
Yeah, and I caught my second DUI 8 years after my first one, so my second one was a misdemeanor again. But if it hadn't have been, it'd have been a felony.
Man, you'd have been locked up for that.
Mm-hmm.
But the prior one, well, not the prior one, the one you got, they make you take mad classes and shit.
Classes and yeah.
And Mothers Against Drunk
Yeah,
Drivers.
man, I done had to go see the mad bitches a couple times. I fell asleep and one of the motherfuckers nigga was like, "Bro, you got to wake up." I was like, "Oh shit, I'm awake."
I never had to take those. I never got DUI. But if you get too many speeding tickets, then you gotta go take a
Defensive driving course.
Yep.
I've taken.
And I went to the class. I said, "Fuck that video shit."
I did it online, and I will tell you the truth on this here podcast. Shout out to Mama Big Cass, cause Mama Big Cass took that for me 5 different times.
Oh wow!
Shout out to you, Mama. She took that motherfucker in her computer, in her office, on her work computer. Because every house my mama's ever had, she has an office, because my mama's an accountant by trade.
Right.
She sat in that motherfucker. I paid the money for it, because it costs to take it online. I paid the money
Right.
for it, and she took that motherfucker for me. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but you guessed it, 5. 5 different times. 5th, nigga, 5 different
Anything
times.
you say.
Yeah, 5th, F-I-F. 5th. Shout out to Mama Big Cass, nigga. She saved my life on that one. But that defensive driving course, nigga, she took that shit 5 different times.
Man, I went to that 3-hour fucking class. It was worth it though. All we did was watch videos. We didn't take no tests. And then we did do a little test. They told us the answer, so it just you had to go just because. But there's motherfuckers in there with way worse stuff than I was. And I was like, how the fuck you just in here? It's like you need to be in another class, bro.
Yeah.
You need to have some community hours behind this shit.
Well, because they'll add that in there too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Like when you get in enough trouble, because you know I had my license for a long time because I was deemed a habitual. When you get in enough trouble, they'll just pile on all that shit. You have to go see the mad bitches, defensive driving course, this and third, and the horror shit, and they'll just pile all that shit on. But when it's just yeah, like you said speeding tickets, so that means your problem was just points.
Yeah.
When it's just points.
Not even points. Getting too many in a year.
Okay.
Because if you get like 2 within a year, 2 speeding tickets within a year, that's when you have to go take
Yeah,
it.
mine was I did it for that one time, then just points, then other shit. Cause
Now, if I hadn't win, my bad. But if I hadn't win, I'd have got the points.
yeah, cause my bad. Yeah, cause that's how they present it to you. Like, take this,
Or you get these
or
points.
you get these points. I've been in a position where it was take this or get these points, and in a position where it was take this and we'll take the points off that you already have.
Here's my thing. How you know how many points you have? They tell you at the DMV? So they show an issue with you a license, won't tell you shit.
I know every time I got a letter about that shit, they had the breakdown on there.
Okay.
And I kind of started doing the math because, like, speeding tickets was like 3 points. Uh, Running red lights and shit was like 2 points. And, it was like, you know what I'm saying? And they would hit you with, because I did all that shit. I told you, they deemed me a habitual. And it wasn't even, like most people get habitual for driving on suspended.
Right.
I was not a habitual for driving on suspended. I had never been convicted of driving on suspended. I always would get like pulled over with no license, and by the time I got to court, I had got my license back
Right.
because I would just go pay whatever needed to be paid.
That's what you're
They
saying.
deemed me just a habitual fuck up as a driver, like just an abroad. Like when it happened, I was like, I'm habitual what? And I had my lawyer look into it. He was like, basically, they just say like you're an all around fuck up.
Damn.
Even one time, I was on probation, and the lady was treating me crazy. So I had a motherfucker, the drug class lady, look into it. And like you can be deemed like a serious violent felon, like if you do a bunch of violent shit, or you can be deemed the this, that, the third. Like you can. I've always had like in my crime days, I always had like a theory that I would never get caught doing the same thing twice. So I didn't have a pattern of shit. So they just deemed me a serious criminal. So the lady was like, "Yeah, they got you in the paper in the books as a serious criminal." I said, "What the fuck does that mean?"
They can't classify you.
She was like, "It just means that there's no telling what you're doing, but you're doing something." I was like, "What?" like,
That's terrible.
like, how y'all just gonna box me into a giant box?
He's gonna do something.
He's gonna do something.
That's hilarious.
But no, I ain't gonna say no names or nothing. But back in my younger days, I was a provider of the devil's lettuce, and my provider of the devil's lettuce was a major provider of the, you know what I'm saying, nigga lost more pounds than Weight Watchers type shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was that nigga. The nigga been to the penitentiary twice in his life after putting his hands on millions of pounds of that shit. And you know what he went to the penitentiary for? DUIs.
Man, that's usually the case.
DUIs. To the point where one time when he got out, I said, "Bro, all this business we doing, my nigga, and you keep going to the joint for driving drunk, get a nigga to drive for you. I know you got the money.
You almost made me spill my yak on this suit.
Nigga, the money I'm giving you can buy a driver,
Right.
and I'm not the only nigga that's giving you money." This one of them type of niggas you call, ask that nigga with 30, 40, 50 bowls on a Tuesday. This nigga tell you pull up. Like, it ain't even give me a second. It's
I'm there.
pull up. Just go to this nigga house and leave with 20, 30 of them things, like, at all times. And they just be, yeah. But this nigga went to twice driving, nigga. They'll send you to the penitentiary for driving them suspended if you keep doing it.
Yeah. You'd be a habitual line stepper.
Yeah. A habitual motherfucking line stepper.
See, I only got caught once like that.
It's almost what I was. Fuck the LAPD.
What they do?
Fuck them niggas, man. They always using moments of greatness to remind niggas that they still niggas.
Like what?
Now, this should have been in Black Excellence, but it's not. Because of what happened directly after. Currently, on the night that we are filming this, the Grammys are actually on.
Okay.
Where we're on. And Killer Mike, for the first time in his career, is now a Grammy Award winning artist. He actually won 3 Grammys tonight. So he went from none to 3, which in the music industry is the pinnacle.
Right.
You become the Grammy Award. You can, nigga, your shit gets different if you just Grammy nominated.
Right.
So to actually be Grammy Award winning, he first of all, let me give him his flowers because he won 2024 Grammy for Best Rap Album for Michael. I think that's the name of the album. Have you listened to that album?
I ain't listened to none of this new stuff. I ain't listened to nothing since Run the Jewels.
Hard. This album, that album, hard. And I mean hard. He won Best Rap Song for, he got a song on there called I forgot the name of the damn song, but it's Andre 3000's on it. Andre 3000 and Future and somebody else. Mm-hmm. He won Best Rap Song for that, and then he won that same song. He won Best Rap Performance. Mm. So he's 3-time award winner. Right after he got done winning his 3rd Grammy, the LAPD came into Staples Center, or where the fuck they at, whatever it's called now, Crypto.com Center,
yeah.
And arrested that man.
For what?
Dragged him out to Grammys in his black tux and handcuffs. For what? There was a lot of speculation about what it could be, this and the third, for it to literally be a misdemeanor warrant. You couldn't pick nowhere else.
Hey, they got some niggas like niggas.
But that's been the problem with everything they do in LA. Like when the BET Awards is there, when the
they just need to host it somewhere else and see if that same thing happen.
Well, it doesn't. But you know, it's one of them big market cities where
I get it.
But they the couple of them festivals, Rolling Loud and this and third, and like LAPD be there arresting niggas on straight bullshit. And they've been doing this shit for years. But you gonna come drag this man out to Grammys on, like, as an artist, one of the most important nights of his life on a fucking misdemeanor warrant?
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said fuck them. Cause nigga, there's no way in the world you can't tell me that somebody couldn't reach out to that nigga's anybody, a lawyer or anything, hey man.
Yeah, but on the opposite end of the country, you got 2 officers in motherfucking Times Square getting beat up by immigrants, and then they get let go.
That's why I said fuck the LAPD.
And they don't want to shoot nobody either. How come y'all ain't shoot them immigrants?
They're scared. Don't be scared. Is that what we said all life? Don't be scared.
Yeah.
But yeah, they it's so fugazi. After they arrested the nigga Killer Mike tweeted, what do we call that now? Now that it's X. He X'd it?
I was thinking that the other day. I'm like, you can't call it tweeted no more.
Yeah. Well, we gonna call it tweeted for tonight's broadcast. He tweeted a statement like, thank God it's nothing. Some. He's basically alluded to like it just being straight bullshit.
Yeah.
But you gonna come drag me out to fucking? Nigga, I just won 3 Grammys, bro. That's like the best night of my fucking life. And he won 3 Grammys on an independent project. You know how high that just shot up my market value?
Right. You play their games, that's what happens. I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I can't. I ain't part of that world.
Filthy
they do too much,
motherfuckers, man.
That's what I said. Do they ever have it anywhere else?
The Grammys?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. They need to try to have it somewhere else.
And I ain't get
They can have Super Bowls and everything else everywhere else.
I ain't get a chance to listen to it, but I was just scrolling down my thing on our break.
Oh, but the Grammys is all music, right?
Yeah.
It's not just hip hop, and R&B and all that shit. That's all music.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass on that one, but you know they change some shit up sometimes. See if that happens somewhere else.
I just scrolling down my shit. Apparently,
What about security? They allowing that shit to happen?
man, they was dead. That nigga out there was walking him out double cupped up. And security was like, Mike, what the fuck? Mike said, man, I know. He said, man, what the fuck? Like,
Told you to do like in casino. He hit his head on the doors on the way out.
but yeah, yeah, fuck them though.
That's how I feel.
Fuck them, because they did this shit to like multiple people. Like not at the Grammy. This is like. But like I just be watching certain stuff and niggas be getting locked up all the time at events. Cause like for a while niggas was not doing the Rolling Loud Festival. And that's one of the biggest festivals. Niggas wasn't fucking with the Rolling Loud Festival because they said Rolling Loud was like basically working with the police, like letting the police know who was gonna be there, and like telling them what time they was coming, and because they said the shit was too exact.
Yeah. Itinerary
to not be y'all got access to the itinerary because of course you see my name is on the shit for today, but it's 30 other motherfuckers there too. How you know I'm pulling up at 5:03?
Right. Yeah.
To be sitting there waiting on me to get out my, you know what I'm saying? So niggas wasn't fucking with Rolling Loud, so Rolling Loud like kind of got it together and stopped doing that shit, but who knows? All in all, the more to that whole story was fuck LAPD.
Yeah, that fuck them. Because he's not with a major label, is he?
No, that's what I said. It was independent.
He's independent. That's probably gonna fuck with him.
Yeah, he was on I forgot what interview he was doing. He was on I heard him on a couple of interviews, but he talked in depth about it on the podcast I've listened to, and he was saying that he like really worked really hard on this album and like really like not just, you know, when you're independent you take certain shortcuts, you look for the cheaper route on certain shit. He said like he didn't do that. Like he broke his own bank.
He don't seem like he never does any shortcuts.
I know, but on this one he didn't do any at all. Like he he broke the bank. Like he worked on the album for over 9 months, different studios, spending this money on you. He was like, nigga, I really needed this one to pay off. Cause and it did. It's so phenomenal, and then he ended up winning the Grammy for it. But nah, they don't. He don't make no short because he be rapping his ass off.
Nah, he do. He always have.
But that you need to listen to that album, bro. Because like I'm not even I'm more of a fan of Killer Mike as a person than as an artist. That album's hard. That Michael shit is hard. Front to back too, nigga.
His first album was hard.
That nigga is rapping his ass off.
That's
on
a
that
good chance with him when he first came out. I bought his first album
when he was with Purple Ribbon.
Yeah, Purple Ribbon. Not the fuck. Purple Ribbon something.
Yeah, Outkast record label.
Yeah,
that never went nowhere.
It was just Crew. Was it just Crew? Purple Ribbon Crew?
I think so. Something like that.
Yeah.
That was the name of their record label too. It just never went nowhere. He's the only real nigga that ever shined from it.
I'm trying to think who else was on that.
Niggas ain't around no more.
Nah. Yeah, he was the only one.
Yeah, he's the only one to really shine from it.
Because Cool Breeze was Cool Breeze. He was just something else. Huh.
He's the one nigga to really shine from it. Crazy as hell.
That's crazy.
You got another current?
Man, I don't really got too many currents to talk about that I really want to.
I got a couple.
Darius Rucker, he went to jail.
I say that for DUI.
Yeah, Anthony Anderson.
What you do?
He fought a chair and lost. It was doing the fight scene in the movie. He hit a chair, fucked his hand up, and then my other one was like MILF or not the MILF, and that's just pretty much some Bitch got mad at her husband and went to fuck two 15-year-olds.
I seen that. The mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna talk about her too. I'm glad I didn't.
But,
Yeah, she went and got turned out real quick.
yeah. I mean, it was just some shit to bring up. I ain't had too much. Yeah, Keith Lee was my biggest thing. Like, that just bothers me here lately since all these motherfuckers being greedy and shit.
Yeah.
I always talking about how we need to succeed in our communities and we need to do better, but don't nobody want to fucking do better. Everybody want to get over on each other. I'm just tired of seeing the shit.
Speaking of niggas being greedy, Alabama man arrested for scamming more than $30,000 pretending to be a court employee, calling random people and telling them, pay your fines or you're going to go to jail.
How's he gonna get the money?
He probably got a POS system.
I wouldn't listen to him. Like, nigga, send me a bill.
Authorities say 24-year-old Tobias Smith stole more than $30,000 by pretending to be. Why are you 24 years old with a name like Tobias? Pretending to be an employee with the
granddaddy.
Where's the Tuscaloosa District Court? They say he stole. He told the victims they must pay the money or be arrested. Police say he claimed to be Lieutenant Jack Kennedy, an actual deputy with the sheriff's office. The victim met the suspect in a the victims met the suspect in a public location and personally paid him money. Yeah, this is different. I thought the nigga was on some telephone scam shit. This happened on December 29th. The next day, the Criminal Investigation Division began working on the case. They got all the money back to the victim except for about $750, which is extremely rare. This nigga still had the money on him. Pardon me. Jessica McDaniel with the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff says they do not make house calls or arrests over fines. If you don't get one, you should call the sheriff. If you get one of those phone calls, you should call the sheriff's office immediately. Scammers will ask for $30,000 to $50,000 amount. It really varies, but typically those fines are not that expensive, and that should be a red flag, says McDaniel. It doesn't matter the age of the person. Often you have just law-abiding citizens that just want to do the right thing, and in a panic they fall victim, and they're trying to get everything taken care of. All in all, they holding Buddy without no bond.
How much did he got?
He got $30,000
for parking tickets.
Call motherfuckers told him they had fines. Fines for random shit.
He needs to pair up with the mayor of Dalton.
Yeah.
Shit, she giving out $500 tickets. He giving out fines over the phone and meeting in person. Collecting it.
And taking the payments, nigga.
Did he give out receipts?
Probably. This nigga's different. I thought he was doing that shit over the telephone.
I did too. That's why I said, how the fuck is he getting the money?
This nigga pulled up and met him, nigga.
He said, my hand to yours.
Yeah, pulled up and met them niggas.
Or rather, your hand to mine.
That nigga different.
Oh, man, that's fucked up.
Quick. Remember the niggas that was stealing meat the other day? They got caught with all that meat down in Texas? In the car?
I think...
They had the picture
I think I seen the body cam footage of that. I think I did.
They had the picture of niggas with all the meat on the hood and shit.
Yeah.
One of them who's out on bond just got caught stealing meat again.
He had to replace the meat he stole.
He had to replace it.
They told him don't come back home if you ain't got
the
no
meat bandit was arrested again for stealing 18 packages of oxtail, steak, and pork chops, shrimp, and chicken.
He went back for his order.
He went back for his order.
Shit.
This nigga had a backseat full of shit.
Yeah, he trying to meet Keith Lee.
Yeah. he got a booming business somewhere.
Look, man, I'm doing so bad I had to steal this shit.
Yeah, let's see that. I'm trying to get the last little We got one more current, man, and we'll take a break. It's break time again. Treat your people the right way as they're getting older. A Chinese woman reportedly decides to leave her $2.8 million fortune to her pets. Says her children didn't visit her while she was ill, so they don't get her money.
Okay, so that's like the most dumbest thing to do.
She just gave
I
it away.
understand.
I think she should have gave it to charity or some shit.
That's where it's gonna. It ain't even gonna go to the charity. It might just go back to the country. They're in
Yeah.
China or they're here.
I don't know. Let me see. Let me read.
That should be. You shouldn't be able to do that shit. I don't give a fuck. I hate when people do that
According
shit.
to reports, the woman who was only identified by her name Liu had initially included her 3 children in the will she made a few years back. She reportedly left them money and property, but has changed her mind, saying her children did not take care of her when she was sick or did not make an effort to contact or visit her. She reportedly changed her will and insisted that all her money must be used to care for her pets and any of their offsprings after they die.
Oh, we be some crazy motherfuckers around the
A
house.
local veterinary clinic has reportedly
Muffy says she needs 100,000.
these people at this clinic is about to ball.
Yeah,
A local veterinary clinic has reportedly been appointed as the administrators of the inheritance and is responsible for the care of the animals.
Oh yeah, they got that. That's the Dr. Charity.
Yeah, they about to ball out. She gave that shit to the vet.
2 point what?
2.8.
Yeah.
She gave that to the vet. She gave that money to the vet.
Her kids probably already got money.
She gave that shit to the vet.
Yeah, fuck that.
She gave that shit to the vet. Nigga.
That's like the fast walk lady leaving fast walk to the sewer rats around Washington Street because her kids don't want the restaurant. I hate that shit. Don't get no shit to no damn animal. You ain't get a dog house, a dog collar, and all that other material shit. You don't leave the money. Just give it up to somebody, like you said.
She gave it to the vet.
I mean, just saying like outright though. They shouldn't have to be like, "Hey, Muffy, can I get 100,000?" I don't know. Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Oh shit! Let's take this break, man. I need some.
Yeah, I needed to.
Oh shit!
Back.
Yes, sir.
We are back. And it is, it's Florida man time, isn't it?
Florida man.
How many you got?
I got two.
I got 2.
All right, go ahead. First one is 100K.
That was one of mine.
God damn it!
It's all right.
If I take one off, then I have to use my fecal.
No, we good. Go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah.
Okay, I got a Florida man accused of stealing over 100K from an armored truck at Circle K.
At a gas station, yes, sir.
This happened in Pasco County. This Florida man was taken into custody last week after $102,000 was reported stolen from an armored truck at a Circle K gas station. Deputy said that Stephen Carew,
Yes, Stephen Carew, 37.
yeah, went to the gas station located at State Road 52 in Hudson on January 3rd, parking his van next to a Garda World armored truck. It says he then unlocked the truck's driver door, taking 2 money bags containing $54,000 and $48,000 respectively. It says in the complaint, detective said that Carew then drove off in his van, though the incident had already been captured on a nearby surveillance camera. The using facial recognition software in the pawn shop receipt from October 2023, investigators were able to trace the van back to Carew. Says a warrant for Carew's arrest was issued on January 24th, and he was ultimately arrested He's custody on bond of $100,000. He faces charges of grand theft.
Mm-hmm.
Took them a while to find him. I'm
Yeah.
surprised he still has some money on him.
Yeah. I ain't expecting him to have none either, but he did.
That's fucking crazy, man.
I don't blame him at all.
I don't either. Shit.
Yeah, when I saw it, I said, this nigga's a Florida man, but
I wish I could have one of them early mornings where the motherfucking armored truck door pops open and the bags start flying out.
man,
I almost had that. If I was late for work that day and took the wrong way.
when they was blowing shit all over downtown.
No, not that one.
Okay,
The one after that.
the one on the highway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was on my way to work. And if I had just took the exit lights, not go towards Plainfield, but to go towards the airport,
You'd have been there.
I just, boy.
I remember when that shit happened. They was gonna do stuff about we would like if y'all returned. I'm like, boy, eat a dick.
Yeah, eat a big dick.
You know.
And fucking people that want to be fucking heroes with that shit. It's other people. It's not even your money.
It's insured too.
Yeah.
It's insured, and
Like the
fuck
one-
the insurance companies.
Like the one downtown, I'd beat that dude's ass at
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
He would not have took that big bell away from me. I'd have beat his ass for that. I'm sorry.
Went all across his head.
You know, I'm not a money person, but see, the free money sitting right there, yeah, I'd have beat his ass for that.
Yep. Tore his ass up. 71-year-old Florida woman accused of trying to kill her husband after he was sent a postcard from a woman he dated over 60 years ago.
Damn.
Bertha Yalter, 71, faces charges of attempted murder, aggravated battery on a person 65 years or older, and tampering with evidence and tampering with the victim. Police say she tried to kill her husband of 52 years after a postcard arrived from his ex-girlfriend, a woman he dated 6 decades ago. The victim told police his wife tried to smother him with a pillow, bit and physically battered him. The responding officer described the victim as extremely fragile, with serious bruises and open lacerations on both of his arms and stomach area,
Damn.
as well as open bite marks that were currently bleeding.
Damn. I wonder what that lady looked like. That sent in the
I
postcard.
don't know, but this is what his wife looked like.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the crypt keeper.
She do. Like when the crypt keeper was young.
Yeah.
And
Before he died all the way.
Still wasn't a looker. Had the
Nigga.
same hair.
To be mad because a motherfucker from 60 years ago sent a postcard.
Yeah, there was more to
Nigga.
it than that.
Hey, that's OG shit, nigga. We ain't even talking about a text message,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
A postcard, nigga.
That's fucking crazy.
That's OG shit, boy. You hear me?
The second one I got is covered in blood. Now, what the fuck? Yeah, it does say in. Okay. Florida man arrested after blood-covered woman runs out of home.
Oh, shit.
Fort Myers, Florida. A Florida man was arrested Thursday after a woman ran out of his home covered in blood. Thursday morning, hold on. So yeah, residents at Fort Myers neighborhood spotted a woman running out of a home on Roger Street. According to the witnesses, the blood-covered woman was screaming for help. The woman came out of the house screaming, "Help me, help me," and she landed in the neighbor's yard, said Peter Hartman is a local resident. It says the resident said they came to the woman's rescue, helping her after she fell before an ambulance came to take the woman for treatment. According to the Fort Myers police, the suspect in the case was Glenn Vaders, 58. He was arrested on several charges, including kidnapping, aggravated assault with a weapon, and drug possession of a controlled substance. Oh, that's all they had on him. Damn, that was quick.
Quick.
And something else too. Have you noticed that a lot of these articles or videos?
Yeah. They want you to watch the, well, that's because everything's in the views game, bro. They want you to
Yeah.
watch the actual news clip on like it'll take you to their YouTube.
Yeah. Instead of fucking just giving me the words.
Cause nigga, they want you to
Yeah, but what if I'm deaf?
subtitles.
What if I'm blind?
Why you reading? Why you reading the article? Why you reading the article?
Because we can make billions. You know how? We can make the first
Blind
smartphones.
porn?
No, yeah, that too.
Alright,
The first Braille smartphones.
Braille. This shit would have to like,
They pop up.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope. It's coming. Now that I said it, it's coming.
We had to go to Silicon Valley and put that into fruition.
Yeah.
It's melanated time, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was it. Cause we shared one.
Yeah, we did. I forgot. I'm sitting there looking at another Florida man, forgetting that he's my fecal.
Okay,
I have a melanated this week.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Just a shout out. Comedian Garrett Morris received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Stanton?
I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
You know, I'm thinking Morris Day.
Yep.
When she said that, I'm like, hold up, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Garrett Morris, he received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he actually received it on his 87th birthday.
Mm.
So yeah, happy birthday
Up
to
there.
him.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Best known from SNL and the Jamie Foxx Show and Martin.
I forgot he was on SNL. I
Mm-hmm.
need to watch some of those. Those are funny.
Yep, swear. He started to receive the walk from the Star Hall of Fame on Thursday. Garrett, who is also a talented singer, received the star on his 87th birthday.
Mm.
So, shout out to him. About time.
You know what? That's funny. When you said something about that, I was looking like, did this dude? I'm gonna pick the same shit I picked.
What happened?
We in the same realm.
Okay.
This one goes out to Darius Rucker.
Oh,
So in December, Darius
what did Hootie do?
he re- that's so funny. He received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Did he?
Yeah, the Grammy-winning country star also released his eighth solo album, Carolyn's Boy, in 2023.
Okay.
The record is a tribute to his late mother. It says Rucker, who has built success in the country music industry after leading Hootie and the Blowfish for more than 3 decades, told Fox News Digital at the time he doesn't feel he's truly reached the pinnacle of his career.
Yeah, he been on some solo shit because he I seen him he got on one of the nigga song. It's another black country singer dude got a song called like What It Is to Be a Man or some shit like that.
That ain't Cowboy Troy, is it?
No, but he's like it's been doing really big on TikTok. And Darius Rucker hopped on did a remix, hopped on it with him.
What, they remixing country song?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
because Buddy's original version went viral, and then Darius Rucker got on the he got on it with him, and then they shot a TikTok video for it, and it's a whole song. It's on YouTube, but it went on, but it all stemmed from TikTok.
Huh.
And just to see him, as established as he is, do something like that, I can see that he's really trying to push his solo shit.
Yeah. I can tell you who else needs a star.
Who?
Bobby McFerrin.
Who's Bobby McFerrin?
Oh wow. Don't worry, be happy.
Oh, is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have one yet?
Nope.
Well, you know what?
That made me look into it because Darius got his.
It cost.
It does.
And that's what...
You gotta buy it yourself or what? No, that's right. You supposed to be a sponsor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And remember, that's how... when he's talking about Cat Williams getting old girl, her
Who was
star...
that?
I can't remember. We talked about
It
it.
was
on
an older
here.
lady too. Yeah.
But that's how that happened, because they was trying to give him one, and he looked at the list like you did, and was like, "Nah, how about we give hers?" And they was like, "Well, it's gonna be 150,000 or whatever," and he was like, "All right, give her star." Hopefully, somewhere down the road, somebody sponsors me, nigga. But
Shit, I might have to do it yourself.
because you gotta be the way it works, from what I've gathered, is you gotta become eligible through whatever you've done. But then you gotta, it costs. So somebody has to sponsor you, or you gotta pay for it yourself, or.
You know that.
But you can't just go buy one.
Right.
You can't just, hey, I'm so and so, and I got $250,000. Give me a star. They'll go, nigga. No, you gotta earn your spot on this list.
I wonder if you can duplicate your star. That way you can have it at home too.
I mean, I'd get one made.
Yeah. I mean, not in the ground either. I mean, like something you transport with you.
Yeah, they got a what is it, like a Walk of Fame in Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah.
That somebody just got put on there. We talked about it a couple weeks ago.
Was it? No, it wasn't Missy Elliott.
I don't
I can't
remember,
remember
but I
what it
know I know it's a big deal. Well, I mean, like, I know it's good to be acknowledged by your people, though.
Oh yeah, all the time. What are we watching?
Wolverine,
Which one is this?
the one that came out in like 2013.
Okay. I haven't seen it then.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck are we watching? What is this?
yeah, it's the one where, it's the one they did that bullshit and cut the metal out of him, some type of shit, but they ain't realized that.
That's what was keeping him alive.
Yeah, that's what was keeping him alive, but they ain't realized that, like, whoever had did that shit to him, like, that shit's in his bones. Like, that nigga,
Yeah.
the claws are still there, and nigga, he grow this shit out of his hand with bones. Yeah. It's,
Feckles.
Fecals.
Feckles are up.
Let me go first.
All right. Cause I ain't got, yeah, I do.
I got a couple, but this
I
ain't
got
got nothing to do with these niggas.
Oh,
First of all,
you look like a fecal.
he do too, but yeah, he does. And I ain't talking about that nigga. He's up next. I'm talking about my motherfucking neighbors.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
My neighbors keep parking on my grass, y'all. And if anybody know anything about Big Cass
You
and
might
his
as
grass,
well show them the picture.
put it in the edit.
Yep.
I put it in the edit.
Yeah, you might as well show them the picture.
Right here, I'm gonna put it in the edit.
It's gonna say Keith Lee said.
I'm gonna put it in the motherfucker head. I gotta make sure I delete it off my phone. But if I did, I can go back and nope, it's right there. It's right there. And there go one of them tires. They took it out that motherfucker when they was goddamn repairing it. So I came outside, and he almost got away with it, y'all. It was on it was a Thursday. Thursday night. Normally during the week, I'm like, nigga, them like party days is past me.
Yeah.
Like, if I ain't at home laid up, I'm somewhere laid up. Like, I'm not just out
Right.
willy-nilly. My daughter had a hair appointment, and she was getting knotless braids. Y'all know what the fuck that means.
I don't.
Forever. That's what it means.
That's what it sounds like.
I dropped her off at goddamn 5 o'clock in the afternoon for her hair appointment. She wasn't ready to get picked up till 12:15.
Damn.
Midnight.
Yeah.
So I come outside, and she texts me at 12, like, I'll be ready in 10 minutes. She was not that far away. She's on Shadeland. So I come outside about 12:10, because I was in the bed, so I had to get up and get my shit together.
Right.
My neighbor's parked on my grass, and I've had many conversations with my neighbor about my motherfucking grass. He's parked on the small part that between the sidewalk and the street, and he's on my shit. I'm gonna put the picture in the edit. I went right down that motherfucker and popped two of that nigga tires. You see, and they learned their lesson. We was outside on break, goddamn. You seen how they was parking
They was parking correctly.
correctly.
Across the street. In
Yeah.
front of they shit.
Yeah. Popped two of that nigga shit. And not only did I pop his shit, I pulled the valve stems out of his shit.
And it wasn't like you that had a problem with them parking in front.
I don't
it's
care if
just
you park in front of the house.
The way the nigga did it.
Yeah, I don't care about you parking in front of the house, but you go park on the street.
Yeah. Don't park on the fucking grass. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Now, mind you, during the summer, I had that problem where I had to get on their ass because motherfucker drove through my shit.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Then I had to get on their ass like 2 separate times about a motherfucker parking on my shit the way Buddy did. Nigga, I was fed up. I went out there and I popped that nigga tires, driver's side, and pulled the valve stems.
That's the part that got me.
Pulled the valve stems, nigga. They in the garage right now.
That's fucked up.
And I ain't go out there. I ain't trying to be goddamn sneaky or none of that shit. I walked right out that motherfucker. My 300 some odd pound 6'3", 6'4" ass. I walked right out that motherfucker. I popped them first. Then when they was losing there, I pulled the valve stems off of them. Give me these, nigga.
That's funny. I'm sorry, that's funny though.
Give me these, you
That
fucking
is hilarious.
learn your. Then, like I said, he would have got away with it, cause it had just been me trying to figure out where the fuck them tire tracks came from. Cause I get up at 6:45 in the morning to wake up my bonus son to go to school, because he got to be at school earlier than the rest of the kids because he go to IPS. I come out the house at like 7:15 to start the car up to go get my 2 daughters that don't live here from their mama house. Then I come back here, pick up my daughter that does live here, and then we go to school. So when I came outside to start the car up, they was out there changing the tires. I stood right on the porch and smoked my vape. And when they got done, I looked all them niggas dead in their face and told them, hey, I'd appreciate it if nobody else parked on my grass again.
How you supposed to do it, shit?
And they sit there and looked at me all crazy-eyed and, okay.
Now
But
they
now-
know you mean business now.
Yeah, but what I'm saying about him would have got away with it is he did that shit when I would have been asleep, and he would have been gone before I got out the house.
Yeah.
Because when I went to go outside and start my car up, he already had 1 tire changed. So he'd been out there for a few minutes. So if my daughter hadn't had that hair appointment, I wouldn't even have called Buddy.
That's crazy.
I'd have just seen tire tracks and tried to figure out what the fuck was going on. Been looking at cameras and
it's
shit.
terrible, man. You gotta tell somebody over and over again not step on your shit.
And now I got signs on my shit. PNC, I've seen the signs on
Oh,
my
yeah.
shit. I got signs. Please do not drive and park on grass. And we were just outside chilling, and them niggas was, like you said, parking across the street,
Wow. Flagging cars in.
flagging cars in, showing them how to park the right way. I was about to bust all that nigga windows out.
Ooh.
Then I decided that was too much.
Yeah, that's too much.
It was.
Tires is good enough. Plus they were sidewalls too, so.
He do it again, there ain't gonna be no goddamn windows.
Ooh-wee.
He do it again, there ain't gonna be no motherfucking windows. Liable to set that bitch on fire.
You got some spark plugs?
I got a couple in the garage.
Okay.
Old ones. I got the window punch thing and all that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I got all types of like escape tools. I got the shit to cut seatbelts and types of shit. I just be buying shit online. I got Slim Jims, seatbelt cutters,
Damn.
window punchers. You see, I got a valve stem remover, nigga, just in
Yeah,
my
I know.
garage.
That's why I said earlier. Oh, what the fuck you doing the valve stem remover?
I just got one.
I
nigga.
took the valve stems out too. You did what?
Nigga, I just got one, nigga.
Welcome to Casper's garage. That's just hilarious. That shit is hilarious.
Now that that's passed, I got real fecals. You want to run one of yours off?
Yeah, I wrote one. This is the cruise line perv, man. Florida man who worked for Disney Cruise Line, arrested on pornography charges. These motherfuckers. It says Alvin Gonzalez, 49, is a former employee of the Disney Cruise Line. Homeland Security Investigations Task Force allegedly discovered an over 8-minute video on an SD card of two children having sex after he stepped off the
Good
ship.
Lord.
The boy in the video was reportedly between 8 and 10 years old, and the girl between 12 and 14. The report says he was charged with one count of possessing child pornography and booked into the Broward County Jail. Gonzalez, a native of the Philippines, is being held on $20,000 bond and has an immigration hold. Yeah. Says in a statement to Fox News details, Disney Cruise Line said the individual is no longer with the company, and we will continue to cooperate with law enforcement. Yeah, I bet y'all will after kids coming up missing in y'all parks.
Yeah.
Secret underground tunnels in the bathroom.
Dirty motherfuckers.
They worse than New York.
They worse than the people whose names we can't say.
Yep. Ain't that a damn shame?
You can't say it. They run the media. Man sentenced to 100 years for killing his co-worker who stole his lunch from the work fridge.
Damn.
Killed that nigga over substance.
He brought from home? I hope he bought something.
Killed that nigga over substance he brought from
I
home.
was it was a Gold Flake burger.
A man was sentenced to 100 years for reportedly killing his coworker who stole his lunch from the work fridge. During his sentencing Thursday, 25-year-old Bazin Bernie threatened to kill or hurt more people unless he was given the harshest possible punishment.
Oh, he asked for it?
He said, if you let me out, I will kill more people.
All right.
A Fairfax County judge handed Bernie a 100-year prison term with 30 years suspended, so he will spend the next 70 years behind bars. Bernier is from Alexandria, wherever that was working at Bailey's Crossroad Target when in April 2001 he ambushed 58-year-old store janitor Herman Levia and killed him with knives and hammers.
Damn. Where you hammer from?
Jesus
Knives,
Christ.
okay, but hammers? He went looking for that shit.
Bernice was charged with first-degree murder in a savage slang, which he claimed was triggered by Levia stealing his food from the office fridge on April 14th. Hold on, so when did this happen?
In 2001?
Okay, no, it happened. It
I
happened.
mean 2001, 21.
But I was trying to say the month. It happened in April, so he jumped on Buddy in the same month. I was about to say, did he wait months? But no, he jumped on him with knives and hammers, nigga.
He hit that shit around.
About his lunch.
He knew what he was gonna do. He was like, I'm hitting right here.
I got more of it too. I got a different article.
All right.
Uh,
Oh, the bass.
yeah. Nope, I don't. Just 3 days. That's all it said. Hold on. After lunch, the prosecutor said Bernice started. Okay. After his lunch was stolen 3 days prior, prosecutors say Bernice started planning to kill his co-worker 2 days before the crime. He purchased a hammer and 2 knives from Target, Target that they worked at.
I figured that. Ain't got a discount.
The employee boy. The next day, he admitted to training to murder Levia. He practiced.
So this motherfucker must have been picking with him.
On the morning of April 17th, Bernier arrived at the employee parking
He was
lot
eating his lunch every day.
and waited for the Levia to arrive. When he did, Bernier stabbed and bludgeoned him to death, then left the scene. Yeah, you chuckled. You chuckled at murder. Bonilla confessed to killing immediately. Bonilla confessed to the killing immediately and pled guilty last year to first-degree murder.
Oh shit.
Mr. Levia's unnecessary and tragic death leaves behind a grieving family. I don't really care about all that. Rest in peace. But this nigga was on one.
I'm trying to the sounds that I'm trying to get. You remember Quarantine, right?
Yeah, the
The
movie.
yeah. The last part where she was up in the attic with that monster. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to, but the little sounds he was making as he was running around. Yeah, that's what he sounded like creeping up on him. Stabbing him and shit. And then just start beating on him with the hammer. That's fucked up.
This nigga waited in the parking lot.
Oh, God.
This nigga bought the murder weapons from the job.
Yeah, and waited. He should have just stolen them.
Yeah, he should
Why
have.
you pay for
You
them?
going to jail? Why you buy that shit? Well, because he bought them.
No, I get
He
it.
bought them like 2 days before the murder. He didn't want to get jammed up for stealing before he pulled the murder
Man, he
off.
just stole them the day he did the murder. I'd have been waiting for the nigga at the front door, like, hey.
He had to go home and practice. He said
Oh,
he
that's
went home and
right. I
practice
forgot
for the
he
murder. He said he went home and practice
Forgot.
for the murder, bro.
That's why I said, yeah, dude was fucking with him.
Yeah, he went home and practice.
He's eating his lunch every day. He's in there taking this bite of his bologna sandwich and looking at him like, I got this, bitch.
So what's up, bitch?
And he took his bitch from him.
Oh my god.
Mine's is Predator Poacher Red Rum. Texas man poses as child to meet sexual predator,
Jesus Christ.
then kills him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Charges.
expecting that.
I wouldn't either. Charges have been filed against a 22-year-old suspect arrested in the fatal shooting of a man found on May 29, 2023. The suspect, James Spencer III, posed as a minor and set up a meeting with the adult victim for sex, but intended to issue justice of his own.
He wanted some badussy.
According to police, Spencer fatally shot 37-year-old Sean Showers from inside a vehicle while Showers was walking down a road. Damn, he didn't even confront him. According to authorities, Spencer believed that law enforcement officials were not doing enough to keep child predators in prison, so he decided to take matters in his own hands. That's because y'all motherfuckers do it the wrong way. Officers arrested Spencer on Wednesday, January 31st, nearly 9 months after the fatal shooting. He was booked into Harris County Jail on a murder charge and is being held with a $250,000 bond. Spencer could face life in prison if convicted. This is according to the FBI Houston Division. Showers pleaded guilty in 2009 to possessing child pornography before the shooting. The victim reportedly spent time in federal prison and failed to register as a sex offender. It says in a statement obtained by KPRC in Houston, Victim Services Director of Houston Crime Stoppers Andy Cahan stated, "This was diabolically cunning. When I look at this, I'm going, this is stuff you see in movies." Because on Wednesday, January 31st, Spencer was arrested without incident by officers with the Gulf Coast Violent Offenders Task Force. Spencer admitted to his role in the incident and was booked into the Harris County Jail. Now, what I say is they do this shit wrong, and why people don't last in there is because y'all motherfuckers don't never get the fucking police involved.
Mm-hmm.
They tell you all the time, get the police involved before you go and confront these people. That way we have your back. We're already there. We know what the fuck you're doing.
They be going on some Lone Star shit.
Lone Star shit because they want to do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a guy I watch. I have a love-hate relationship with him
You
because...
told me about him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, Gordon Flowers and shit, but you don't do this shit just for views. I get that you that's what you put it on the platform for, but if you live in Texas and you going all the way to fucking Maryland, it's not going to be the same laws.
Yeah, it's different laws.
And it's not, it's different procedures for how you go about things.
Yeah.
Like, I seen him one time, this other guy that was with him helping him, he's telling the cop, we have reasonable, articulate,
Suspicion.
suspicion, and we're saying this, and he has child porn on his phone, and you won't confiscate his phone, and we're telling you it's a reasonable, articulate. I'm like, and the cop said, "Look, man, you want me to do my job, or you gonna do it for me?"
Yeah.
And he was like, the guy was like, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "Look, man, there's a special, there's special officers
Yeah, they go through
that
this.
deal with this shit." He said,
And if you took the proper protocol,
"Y'all would know that."
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said, "We can't just lock this dude up because of what you're saying. Yeah, you can have all the evidence you want, but you're a civilian. You know what I mean? You're accusing him of a heinous crime. So we have to look into this, and our special division has to look into it." So, it's like, I wish they would really understand that. Now, the group from here, PCI,
They be on it.
yeah. And, at first they weren't.
Okay.
But
But
once
they conformed.
yeah, because once, and I even told them on their YouTube too, because a lot of people like Gordon Flowers, or your YouTube pages keep getting shut down, and because
Follow the rules.
yeah, YouTube even tells you, work with the police. We don't care that y'all are exposing these people.
We
It's
want
just
you
that
to.
most of this shit is harassment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Technically.
saying? If the motherfucker didn't agree to meet with you, or the individual you said you were, you know what I'm saying? Take that shit and go on, go on with your own business. But you take it upon yourself to say, "Oh, I'm going to this person's house." Then you get to the motherfucker's house and say, "Oh, well, come outside and talk to me, or else." Now that's a threat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't got to talk to you if I don't want to talk to you. You know what I mean? I ain't taking up for nobody. But I just look at it like, that's fucking harassment. Now, when y'all in a park or a hotel room and this motherfucker shows up, that's a little bit different. You can do whatever the
Yep.
fuck you want to with them. They nasty. You know what I'm saying?
And I think they're nasty in the first place. But
Yeah, definitely.
But this is my thing. I know I've dealt with the law enough in my life, and I've watched enough law shit to know that when you're going about some shit like this, you need to follow the protocols of the law to make sure that these people get the proper discipline or
Yeah.
that they should get.
Yeah.
Because when you do shit the wrong way, you leave the room for loopholes.
Big loophole.
And now the nasty nigga is getting set free because you did the shit the wrong way.
Yeah.
And
No,
that don't
exactly.
and that don't help nobody.
Don't
'Cause
help
he can
nobody
just
at
go
all.
be nasty somewhere.
And the reason I'm saying that too is because dude Gordon Flowers has a guy that they caught 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
3 times with the same stupid fucking decoy, 3 different states. Once in up north Indiana, once in eastern Illinois, and now he moved up to somewhere else, one of the other northern states, and they caught him
Yeah.
up there. And I'm like, y'all are just full of shit. And everybody's in the comments like, how come these people aren't getting locked up? And no, they're getting locked up. They're just getting released because this motherfucker fucked with them. Entrapment in some places and shit.
Yeah.
I understand your intentions, and you want to do
That's what I
good.
say. You got to follow shit by the letter of the law. Like,
Oh, boy.
it's been, nigga, I'll speak for myself. I've beat a couple cases in my life because pardon me, because the police were overzealous and didn't have the proper means to catch me in what they wanted to catch me doing. So they went another route. And me and my lawyers exposed that shit. Because it's wrong.
Yeah, it's very wrong. They violated you.
Yeah, the law is the law. You got rights and you got things of that nature for a reason. And if you can prove that they violated that shit, bro, one time I got caught with a gun with it was a 40 cal Taurus Millennium with the cop killer bullets in it. which were illegal at the time because we were on like a ban of that type of shit. I had them, whatever. And the Black Talon Boys. That's what I'm thinking about.
Calico.
Yeah, and 4.5 ounces of crack cocaine.
Ooh-wee.
But because the police went about their job the wrong way, after fighting through the motions with me and my lawyer, we got the case dismissed because of some shit they did wrong. I got caught with that shit on my person. If they'd have just did what they were supposed to do the right way, I'd probably still been in jail right now. So when you dealing with law shit,
Yeah.
because there's two sides to law.
Yes, it is.
It's the niggas enforcing it, and the niggas making sure it's enforced properly.
Yep. They go and scrutinize that shit.
Yeah. And
Unless you're being gang stalked. Then you're just fucked.
yeah, that's got two more. Jeez. These people suck. Hold on. I don't know how I got so far away from mine. Boom. 2 women and 1 man arrested for blowing fentanyl smoke in a newborn's face so she stopped crying.
Dumb people with kids.
Man. 2 women, 1 man. Authorities say 3 adults have been arrested on child endangerment charges after they discovered fentanyl in a baby's diaper bag, and that fentanyl smoke had been initially blown into the face of a 19-month-old infant to stop her from crying. The Taylor County Sheriff's Office arrested Robert Mason, 33, Jennifer Trevino, 32, and Arkley Rochara, 22, on 4 counts each of second-degree felony child endangerment. The investigation began after the 3 were pulled over for allegedly littering in front of the Frontier Inn and Suites in Albany, where they were staying on January 25th. Police searched the vehicle and allegedly found fentanyl in the vehicle and the baby's diaper bag. Hold on. The probable cause search of the vehicle revealed 56 fentanyl pills and multiple items of drug paraphernalia commonly used for smoking fentanyl, and the arrest affidavit reads, the Taylor County Sheriff's Office searched their room and discovered that 4 children and 4 adults lived in the hotel with 2 adjoining rooms. The interview revealed that 3 of the 4 adults were actively involved in smoking fentanyl in the presence of the children for at least the past 2 days. The affidavit alleges interviews also revealed that the adults had knowledge of at least one of the adults blowing fentanyl smoke into the face of the infant to get the child to stop crying.
It was the dude.
The infant was having difficulty breathing and was taken to a nearby hospital along with 3 other children, per the affidavit. The trio were taken and booked into the Taylor County Sheriff's Office and are being held on $100,000 bonds apiece.
Dumbass people.
Yeah. People are fucked up, bro. People are fucked up.
That's crazy, man.
People are fucked up. Fentanyl, bro. Fentanyl smoke.
Y'all got any of them Fiestas?
Fentanyl smoke in the baby face, bro. You gonna blow fentanyl smoke?
Nah, that was him. He trying to get to that threesome. I know that. That's why he wanted that motherfucker to go to sleep. And
He said, just shut the fuck up.
they didn't check until after he busted that nut. That's how that baby died.
Shut up, busted. The baby didn't die. The
Oh,
baby was
didn't?
alive. The baby was
Okay.
alive. Baby was having trouble breathing.
Just long enough to make that motherfucker go to sleep.
They
Huh?
got taken to the hospital, and then they did a test.
That's crazy.
They found the drugs.
Where's everybody getting all this fentanyl from? How come
Nigga.
motherfuckers ain't dying?
This shit coming in and
Droves. Why is it so big now? It's like every decade a new drug is
yeah,
introduced.
it is.
And we was little crack.
Crack was the 80s. Heroin was the 70s. Crack was the 80s.
What was the 90s?
Uh,
More crack? Nope. 90s became, what's that shit? They got everything. The rollers.
ecstasy.
Ecstasy became real big.
Mhm.
Because Quaaludes faded out in the 70s.
Yeah, Quaaludes faded out in the 70s. Cocaine was real big in the 70s, but it was more on the higher end of things.
Yeah.
Then crack came in the late 70s, early 80s,
The 80s.
and destroyed everything. Then
Was heroin before that?
heroin was before that. Heroin had the 70s and like a chokehold. And now, heroin's back real big,
Yeah.
but also
Opiates.
and opiates, just in general.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Pain pills and heroin. And then fentanyl is piggybacking on the opiates and coming in and kicking ass.
So you gotta watch out for Kratom now.
What's that?
Kratom?
What's that?
So it's they use it as hallucinogen over in Thailand.
Mm.
It used to be illegal over there because that's where it grows, and it's kind of like a tea almost, but it's got heavy opioid essence to it.
Mm-hmm.
Gives hallucinations if taken too much, but they also use it now to for people so they don't get dope sick.
Mm.
But it doesn't give them that urge to want to go out and get more
Yeah, it's
fentanyl.
like because they used to use I actually got caught with some of that shit. It was methadone.
Yeah, methadone.
Yeah, I got a methadone case in 2004.
Mm.
I had jars of that shit.
Boy.
Synthetic heroin.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got caught with in 2004 before it was even a big thing. I got caught with like jars of methadone, a large amount of Zany bars, and Percocets in 2004. And the reason is those are all white boy drugs.
Yeah.
And they had been white boy drugs. They just made their way to our community.
As they would.
And but I was catering to that particular community in them years. And like I remember when I got caught with, the police was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "Oh no." I'll tell you how crazy
They
it
are
was.
vitamins.
Bro, I'll tell you how crazy it was. I got caught that particular time in 2004. I got caught with, I had a gun, but I had a permit. So it wasn't that big of a deal. Like it kind of like became a bigger deal in court because like the drugs kind of overrid my permit.
Yeah.
But I had a permit. So y'all can take my permit after this. You can tell me I can't have another gun, but you can't get me in trouble for this gun. Because regardless of whatever else I had on me, I had this gun on me legally.
Right.
So they tried it, but it didn't work out. But I got caught with